1. Introduction to dangerous food additives. 1.1 Understanding food additives. Food additives are substances that are added to food during processing or preparation to enhance its flavor, appearance, texture, or shelf life. They can be natural or synthetic and are used in a wide range of food products, including processed foods, beverages, and even some fresh produce. While many food additives are considered safe for consumption, there are certain additives that can pose potential risks to our health. Understanding food additives is crucial for making informed choices about the foods we consume. By familiarizing ourselves with the different types of additives and their potential effects, we can navigate the world of dangerous food additives more effectively and make healthier choices for ourselves and our families. What are food additives? Food additives can be categorized into various groups based on their functions. Some common types of food additives include preservatives, artificial sweeteners, color additives, flavor enhancers, emulsifiers and stabilizers, antioxidants, thickeners and binders, texturizers, flavorings, acidity regulators, and genetically modified organisms (GMOs). These additives are used to improve the taste, appearance, texture, and shelf life of food products. For example, preservatives are added to prevent spoilage and extend the product's shelf life, while color additives are used to enhance the visual appeal of food. Emulsifiers and stabilizers help maintain the texture and consistency of processed foods, and flavor enhancers are used to intensify the taste of certain products. The purpose of food additives. Food additives serve several purposes in the food industry. They can enhance the sensory qualities of food, such as taste, color, and texture. They can also improve the safety and shelf life of food products by preventing spoilage and microbial growth. Additionally, additives can aid in the processing and manufacturing of food, making it easier to produce and distribute. While food additives can provide benefits in terms of convenience and product quality, it is important to be aware of the potential risks associated with certain additives. Some additives have been linked to adverse health effects, including allergies, digestive issues, and even chronic diseases. Potential risks of food additives. Certain food additives have raised concerns due to their potential health risks. For example, artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose have been associated with negative effects on metabolism, weight gain, and even an increased risk of developing metabolic disorders like diabetes. Color additives, particularly artificial ones like red 40 and yellow 5, have been linked to hyperactivity in children and allergic reactions in some individuals. Preservatives, such as sodium nitrite and sulfites, have been linked to adverse health effects, including allergic reactions, respiratory issues, and even an increased risk of certain cancers. Flavor enhancers like monosodium glutamate (MSG) have been associated with headaches, flushing, and other symptoms in sensitive individuals. It is important to note that the potential risks of food additives can vary depending on the individual's sensitivity, the amount consumed, and the overall diet and lifestyle. While some people may tolerate certain additives without any issues, others may experience adverse effects even with small amounts. The importance of regulation and labeling. To protect consumers, regulatory agencies in many countries have established guidelines and regulations for the use of food additives. These regulations set maximum allowable levels for additives and require manufacturers to provide accurate labeling information on food products. Labeling is particularly important for individuals who are sensitive to certain additives or have specific dietary restrictions. By reading food labels carefully, consumers can identify and avoid products that contain potentially harmful additives. Look for terms like artificial, synthetic, or specific additive names in the ingredient list to identify potentially dangerous additives. However, it is worth noting that not all potentially harmful additives are required to be listed on food labels. Some additives may be considered incidental additives and are not required to be listed individually. This makes it even more important to educate ourselves about the different types of additives and their potential risks. Conclusion. Understanding food additives is essential for making informed choices about the foods we consume. While many additives are considered safe, there are certain additives that can pose potential risks to our health. By familiarizing ourselves with the different types of additives and their potential effects, we can navigate the world of dangerous food additives more effectively and make healthier choices for ourselves and our families. In the following sections, we will explore the impact of dangerous food additives on health, regulations and labeling of food additives, and strategies for identifying and avoiding these additives in our diets. 1.2 The impact of dangerous food additives on health. Food additives are substances that are added to food products to enhance their flavor, appearance, texture, or shelf life. While many additives are considered safe for consumption, there are certain dangerous food additives that can have a negative impact on our health. In this section, we will explore the potential health risks associated with these additives and why it is important to be aware of them. 1. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are commonly used as sugar substitutes in various food and beverage products. While they provide a sweet taste without the added calories, some artificial sweeteners have been linked to adverse health effects. For example, studies have suggested that certain artificial sweeteners may contribute to weight gain, increase the risk of metabolic disorders such as diabetes, and even have a negative impact on gut health. It is important to be cautious of artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, and consider natural alternatives like stevia or monk fruit extract. 2. Preservatives. Preservatives are additives that help prevent spoilage and extend the shelf life of food products. However, some preservatives have been associated with health risks. For instance, sodium nitrite and sodium nitrate, commonly used in processed meats, have been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers, such as colorectal cancer. Other preservatives like BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole, and BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene, have been linked to potential hormonal disruptions and allergic reactions. It is advisable to choose preservative-free food options whenever possible and opt for fresh, whole foods. 3. Color additives. Color additives are used to enhance the visual appeal of food products. However, certain artificial color additives have been associated with health concerns. For example, some artificial colors, such as red 40 and yellow 5, have been linked to hyperactivity in children and may also cause allergic reactions in some individuals. Additionally, some studies have suggested a potential link between artificial colors and certain types of cancer. It is important to be cautious of food products that contain artificial colors and consider natural color alternatives like beet juice or turmeric. 4. Flavor enhancers. Flavor enhancers are additives that are used to intensify the taste of food products. Monosodium glutamate, MSG, is a commonly used flavor enhancer that has been associated with adverse health effects. Some individuals may experience symptoms such as headaches, flushing, and sweating after consuming foods containing MSG. Additionally, long-term consumption of MSG has been linked to potential neurological effects. It is advisable to be aware of notorious flavor enhancers like MSG and opt for cooking techniques and natural ingredients to enhance the flavor of meals. 5. Emulsifiers and stabilizers. Emulsifiers and stabilizers are additives that help improve the texture and consistency of food products. However, certain emulsifiers and stabilizers have been linked to health risks. For instance, some studies have suggested that emulsifiers like polysorbate 80 and carboxymethylcellulose, CMC, may disrupt the gut microbiota and contribute to inflammation in the body. It is important to be wary of common emulsifiers and stabilizers in processed foods and choose emulsifier and stabilizer-free food choices whenever possible. 6. Antioxidants. Antioxidants are additives that help prevent the oxidation of food products, thereby extending their shelf life. While antioxidants are generally considered beneficial for health, excessive intake of certain antioxidants may have negative effects. For example, high doses of synthetic antioxidants like BHA and BHT have been associated with potential carcinogenic effects. It is important to balance antioxidant intake and choose natural sources of antioxidants, such as fruits and vegetables, rather than relying solely on synthetic additives. 7. Thickeners and binders. Thickeners and binders are additives that help improve the texture and stability of food products. However, excessive consumption of certain thickeners and binders may have health implications. For instance, carrageenan, a common thickener derived from seaweed, has been linked to digestive issues and inflammation in some individuals. It is advisable to be aware of common thickeners and binders like carrageenan and opt for natural alternatives like arrowroot or agar-agar. 8. Texturizers. Texturizers are additives that help improve the texture and mouthfeel of food products. However, some texturizers may have potential health risks. For example, modified food starch, a commonly used texturizer, may be derived from genetically modified sources and can cause digestive issues in some individuals. It is important to be cautious of widely used texturizers and choose natural methods to maintain texture in food preparation. 9. Flavorings. Flavorings are additives that enhance the taste of food products. While natural flavorings are generally considered safe, artificial flavorings may pose health risks. Some artificial flavorings, such as vanillin and ethylvanillin, have been associated with potential allergic reactions and respiratory issues. It is advisable to be cautious of food products that contain artificial flavorings and opt for natural flavoring options like herbs and spices. 10. Acidity regulators. Acidity regulators are additives that help control the pH level of food products. While they are generally considered safe, excessive consumption of certain acidity regulators may have health effects. For example, phosphoric acid, commonly used in carbonated beverages, has been linked to potential dental erosion and bone health issues. It is important to be cautious of common acidity regulators and maintain pH balance naturally through a balanced diet. 11. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, are organisms whose genetic material has been altered through genetic engineering techniques. While the debate surrounding GMOs is ongoing, some individuals have concerns about the potential health risks associated with consuming GMOs. It is advisable to be aware of common GMO ingredients, such as soy, corn, and canola, and choose non-GMO foods for a safer diet. In conclusion, dangerous food additives can have a significant impact on our health. It is crucial to be aware of the potential risks associated with these additives and make informed choices when it comes to our food consumption. By understanding the impact of dangerous food additives on our health, we can take steps to identify and avoid them, leading to a safer and healthier diet. 1.3 Regulations and labeling of food additives. When it comes to the safety of food additives, regulations and labeling play a crucial role in ensuring that consumers are informed about the potential risks associated with these substances. In this section, we will explore the regulations governing food additives and the importance of clear labeling. Understanding food additive regulations. Food additives are substances that are intentionally added to food during processing to enhance its flavor, appearance, texture, or shelf life. However, not all additives are safe for consumption, and that's where regulations come into play. In many countries, including the United States, the European Union, and Canada, food additives are subject to strict regulations to ensure their safety. These regulations typically involve rigorous testing and evaluation processes before an additive can be approved for use in food products. Regulatory bodies, such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) and the European Food Safety Authority (EFSA), assess the safety of food additives based on scientific evidence. They consider factors such as the additive's chemical composition, potential toxicity, and the estimated dietary exposure to determine its acceptable daily intake (ADI). The ADI represents the amount of an additive that can be consumed daily over a lifetime without posing any significant health risks. It is set at a level significantly below the amount that could potentially cause harm, taking into account the most vulnerable populations, such as children and pregnant women. Clear labeling for consumer awareness. Labeling plays a crucial role in informing consumers about the presence of food additives in the products they purchase. Clear and accurate labeling allows individuals to make informed choices based on their dietary needs, preferences, and potential sensitivities or allergies. In many countries, including the United States and the European Union, food manufacturers are required by law to list all ingredients on the product label. This includes both the common or usual name of the additive and its specific function in the food product. For example, if a food product contains the artificial sweetener aspartame, it must be listed on the label as aspartame, or by its E number E951. Additionally, the label may indicate its function, such as sweetener or artificial sweetener. Furthermore, some countries require food manufacturers to include additional information on the label, such as the presence of allergens or specific warnings related to certain additives. This helps individuals with allergies or dietary restrictions to identify and avoid products that may pose a risk to their health. Challenges and limitations. While regulations and labeling requirements are in place to protect consumers, there are some challenges and limitations to consider. One challenge is the sheer number of food additives available in the market. With thousands of additives approved for use, it can be overwhelming for consumers to navigate through the various names and functions. This complexity can make it difficult for individuals to identify and avoid specific additives they may be concerned about. Another limitation is the potential for misleading or vague labeling. Some food manufacturers may use terms like natural or healthy on their product labels, even if the product contains potentially harmful additives. This can create confusion and make it challenging for consumers to make informed choices. Additionally, regulations may vary between countries, making it difficult for consumers to compare products across different regions. It is important for individuals to familiarize themselves with the regulations and labeling requirements specific to their country or region. Empowering consumers. Despite the challenges and limitations, regulations and labeling provide a foundation for consumer awareness and choice. By understanding the regulations governing food additives and reading product labels carefully, consumers can make informed decisions about the foods they consume. To empower yourself as a consumer, it is essential to educate yourself about the potential risks associated with certain additives and familiarize yourself with the common names and functions of additives you wish to avoid. Additionally, staying updated on any changes in regulations or labeling requirements can help you make more informed choices. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to navigating the world of dangerous food additives. By being proactive and informed, you can take control of your health and well-being by making conscious decisions about the foods you consume. 1.4 Identifying and avoiding dangerous food additives. In order to protect our health and well-being, it is crucial to be able to identify and avoid dangerous food additives. With the vast array of processed foods available in the market today, it can be challenging to navigate through the sea of ingredients listed on food labels. However, by understanding some key indicators and being aware of certain additives, we can make informed choices and prioritize our health. Reading food labels. One of the first steps in identifying and avoiding dangerous food additives is to become proficient in reading food labels. The ingredient list on a food label provides valuable information about what is contained within the product. It is important to note that ingredients are listed in descending order by weight, meaning that the first ingredient listed is the most abundant in the product. When reading food labels, it is essential to look out for certain red flags. For instance, if the ingredient list is excessively long and contains numerous unrecognizable or difficult to pronounce ingredients, it may be an indication that the product is heavily processed and potentially contains harmful additives. Additionally, keep an eye out for ingredients that are known to be harmful, such as artificial sweeteners, preservatives, color additives, flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, and stabilizers. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are commonly used as sugar substitutes in various food and beverage products. While they may seem like a healthier alternative to sugar, they come with their own set of risks. Some artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame and sucralose, have been linked to adverse health effects, including headaches, digestive issues, and even an increased risk of certain diseases. To avoid dangerous artificial sweeteners, it is important to read food labels carefully. Look out for ingredients such as aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, and acesulfame potassium. Opt for products that use natural sweeteners like stevia, honey, or maple syrup instead. Preservatives. Preservatives are additives used to extend the shelf life of food products by inhibiting the growth of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms. While they serve a purpose in preventing spoilage, some preservatives have been associated with health risks. For example, sodium nitrite, commonly used in processed meats, has been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers. To avoid dangerous preservatives, it is advisable to choose fresh, whole foods whenever possible. When purchasing packaged foods, look for products that are labeled as preservative-free or contain natural preservatives like vitamin E tocopherol or rosemary extract. Color additives. Color additives are used to enhance the appearance of food products, making them more visually appealing. However, many artificial color additives have been linked to adverse health effects, including hyperactivity in children and allergic reactions. To identify and avoid dangerous color additives, it is important to read food labels carefully. Look out for ingredients such as FD and C red number 40, yellow number 5, and blue number 1. Opt for products that use natural color alternatives like beet juice, turmeric, or spirulina extract. Flavor enhancers. Flavor enhancers are additives used to intensify the taste of food products. While they may enhance the flavor, some flavor enhancers, such as monosodium glutamate (MSG), have been associated with adverse health effects, including headaches, flushing, and allergic reactions. To steer clear of dangerous flavor enhancers, it is important to read food labels and look out for ingredients like monosodium glutamate, autolyzed yeast extract, or hydrolyzed vegetable protein. Opt for products that use natural flavorings or herbs and spices to enhance the taste. Emulsifiers and stabilizers. Emulsifiers and stabilizers are additives used to improve the texture and consistency of food products. While they may enhance the mouthfeel of processed foods, some emulsifiers and stabilizers, such as carrageenan and polysorbate 80, have been linked to digestive issues and inflammation. To avoid dangerous emulsifiers and stabilizers, it is advisable to choose minimally processed foods and read food labels carefully. Look out for ingredients like carrageenan, polysorbate 80, or lecithin. Opt for products that do not contain these additives or use natural alternatives like agar-agar or guar gum. Antioxidants. Antioxidants are additives used to prevent the oxidation of fats and oils in food products, thereby extending their shelf life. While antioxidants play a role in preserving food quality, some synthetic antioxidants, such as butylated hydroxyanisole (BHA) and butylated hydroxytoluene (BHT), have been associated with potential health risks. To identify and avoid dangerous antioxidants, it is important to read food labels carefully. Look out for ingredients like BHA, BHT, or propyl gallate. Opt for products that use natural antioxidants like vitamin E tocopherol or rosemary extract. Thickeners and binders. Thickeners and binders are additives used to improve the texture and stability of food products. While they may enhance the mouthfeel and appearance of processed foods, some thickeners and binders, such as carrageenan and xanthan gum, have been linked to digestive issues and allergic reactions. To avoid dangerous thickeners and binders, it is advisable to choose minimally processed foods and read food labels carefully. Look out for ingredients like carrageenan, xanthan gum, or guar gum. Opt for products that do not contain these additives or use natural alternatives like arrowroot powder or agar-agar. Conclusion. Identifying and avoiding dangerous food additives is essential for maintaining a healthy diet and minimizing the potential risks associated with processed foods. By becoming proficient in reading food labels and being aware of certain additives, we can make informed choices and prioritize our health. Remember to opt for fresh, whole foods whenever possible and choose products that use natural alternatives to harmful additives. 2. Artificial sweeteners. 2.1 The dangers of artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners have become increasingly popular as a sugar substitute in various food and beverage products. They are marketed as a healthier alternative to sugar, promising to satisfy our sweet cravings without the added calories. However, despite their widespread use, artificial sweeteners come with a range of potential dangers that consumers should be aware of. One of the main concerns surrounding artificial sweeteners is their impact on our overall health. While they may seem like a good option for those looking to reduce their sugar intake or manage their weight, studies have raised questions about the long-term effects of these additives. Some research suggests that artificial sweeteners may actually contribute to weight gain rather than weight loss. This paradoxical effect could be due to the way these sweeteners affect our metabolism and appetite regulation. Furthermore, artificial sweeteners have been linked to an increased risk of developing metabolic disorders such as type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that regular consumption of artificial sweeteners can disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, leading to glucose intolerance and insulin resistance. These conditions are key factors in the development of diabetes and can have serious implications for our overall health. Another concern with artificial sweeteners is their potential impact on our cardiovascular health. Some studies have found a correlation between the consumption of artificial sweeteners and an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. While more research is needed to establish a definitive link, these findings raise important questions about the safety of these additives. In addition to their potential effects on weight, metabolism, and cardiovascular health, artificial sweeteners have also been associated with negative effects on our gut health. Our gut microbiota plays a crucial role in maintaining our overall health and well-being. However, artificial sweeteners have been shown to disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, leading to an imbalance in the microbiota. This disruption can have far-reaching consequences, including digestive issues, inflammation, and even a weakened immune system. Furthermore, some artificial sweeteners have been found to have neurotoxic effects. Research has shown that certain sweeteners, such as aspartame, can cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in the brain. This accumulation has been linked to neurological disorders such as migraines, seizures, and even cognitive impairments. While the evidence is still limited, these findings raise concerns about the potential long-term effects of artificial sweeteners on our brain health. It is also worth noting that artificial sweeteners may have addictive properties. Because they are intensely sweet, they can alter our taste preferences and make us crave more sweet foods and beverages. This can lead to a cycle of increased consumption of sugary or artificially sweetened products, which can have negative implications for our overall health and well-being. Lastly, it is important to consider the potential risks of artificial sweeteners for certain individuals, such as those with phenylketonuria (PKU). PKU is a rare genetic disorder that affects the body's ability to metabolize phenylalanine, an amino acid found in aspartame. Individuals with PKU must strictly avoid aspartame and other artificial sweeteners containing phenylalanine to prevent serious health complications. In conclusion, while artificial sweeteners may offer a sugar-free alternative, they come with a range of potential dangers that should not be overlooked. From their impact on weight and metabolism to their potential effects on cardiovascular health, gut health, and even brain function, the risks associated with artificial sweeteners are significant. It is important for consumers to be aware of these dangers and make informed choices about their consumption of these additives. 2.2 Common artificial sweeteners to avoid. Artificial sweeteners have become increasingly popular as a sugar substitute in various food and beverage products. They are marketed as a healthier alternative to sugar, promising the same sweet taste without the added calories. However, these artificial sweeteners come with their own set of risks and potential health concerns. In this section, we will explore some of the most common artificial sweeteners to avoid and understand why they may not be as safe as they seem. 1. Aspartame. Aspartame is one of the most widely used artificial sweeteners and can be found in a variety of products such as diet sodas, sugar-free desserts, and chewing gum. Despite its popularity, aspartame has been a subject of controversy due to its potential health risks. Some studies have linked aspartame consumption to headaches, dizziness, and even neurological disorders. Additionally, aspartame has been associated with an increased risk of weight gain, contrary to its intended purpose as a sugar substitute. 2. Sucralose. Sucralose, commonly known by the brand name Splenda, is another artificial sweetener that has gained popularity in recent years. It is often used in baked goods, beverages, and other processed foods. While sucralose is marketed as a safe alternative to sugar, there are concerns about its long-term effects on health. Some studies suggest that sucralose may disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, which can have negative implications for digestion and overall gut health. Additionally, there is evidence to suggest that sucralose may contribute to weight gain and increase the risk of metabolic disorders. 3. Saccharin. Saccharin, known for its brand name Sweet and Low, has been used as an artificial sweetener for decades. It is commonly found in diet sodas, tabletop sweeteners, and various processed foods. Despite being approved for consumption, saccharin has been linked to potential health risks. Animal studies have shown that high doses of saccharin may increase the risk of bladder cancer. While the findings in humans are inconclusive, it is still advisable to limit the consumption of saccharin and opt for safer alternatives. 4. Acesulfame potassium, ACE-K. Acesulfame potassium, also known as ACE-K, is a calorie-free sweetener commonly used in diet sodas, protein powders, and sugar-free products. While it is considered safe for consumption by regulatory authorities, there are concerns about its long-term effects on health. Some studies have suggested that ACE-K may have a negative impact on insulin levels and glucose metabolism, potentially increasing the risk of metabolic disorders such as diabetes. Additionally, there is limited research on the safety of ACE-K during pregnancy, making it advisable for pregnant women to avoid its consumption. 5. Neotame. Neotame is a relatively new artificial sweetener that is marketed as being several thousand times sweeter than sugar. It is used in a variety of food and beverage products, including baked goods, dairy products, and soft drinks. While neotame is approved for consumption, there is limited research on its long-term effects on human health. Some studies have suggested that neotame may have adverse effects on the nervous system, including potential neurotoxicity. Due to the lack of comprehensive research, it is advisable to exercise caution when consuming products containing neotame. 6. Stevia blends. Stevia, derived from the leaves of the Stevia rebaudiana plant, is often marketed as a natural alternative to artificial sweeteners. However, it is important to note that not all stevia products are created equal. Many commercially available stevia blends contain a combination of stevia extract and other artificial sweeteners such as maltodextrin or dextrose. These blends may still pose health risks associated with the artificial sweeteners they contain. To ensure you are consuming pure stevia, look for products that contain only stevia extract or use fresh stevia leaves as a natural sweetener. It is crucial to remember that while artificial sweeteners may offer a sugar-free alternative, they are not without their potential risks. It is always advisable to consume these sweeteners in moderation and be aware of their potential effects on your health. Opting for natural sweeteners such as honey, maple syrup, or fruit can be a safer and healthier choice in the long run. 2.3 Hidden sources of artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners have become increasingly popular as a sugar substitute in various food and beverage products. While they may seem like a healthier alternative to sugar, they come with their own set of risks and potential health concerns. Many people are aware of the common artificial sweeteners to avoid, such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin. However, there are also hidden sources of artificial sweeteners that may surprise you. In this section, we will explore some of these hidden sources and provide tips on how to identify and avoid them. 1. Medications and supplements. One surprising source of hidden artificial sweeteners is medications and supplements. Many over-the-counter and prescription medications, as well as dietary supplements, contain artificial sweeteners to improve taste and palatability. These sweeteners can be found in various forms, such as tablets, capsules, syrups, and powders. It is essential to read the labels carefully and look for ingredients like aspartame, sucralose, or acesulfame potassium (ACE). If you are concerned about consuming artificial sweeteners, consult with your healthcare provider or pharmacist to explore alternative options. 2. Chewing gum and breath mints. Chewing gum and breath mints are often marketed as sugar-free or low-sugar alternatives to traditional options. However, many of these products contain artificial sweeteners to provide the desired sweetness without the added calories. Some common artificial sweeteners found in chewing gum and breath mints include sorbitol, xylitol, and mannitol. While these sweeteners are generally considered safe in moderate amounts, excessive consumption can lead to digestive issues like bloating and diarrhea. If you are sensitive to artificial sweeteners or prefer to avoid them altogether, opt for natural gum or mints sweetened with stevia or xylitol derived from natural sources. 3. Yogurts and dairy products. Yogurts and other dairy products are often marketed as healthy snacks or breakfast options. However, many flavored yogurts and dairy products contain hidden artificial sweeteners to enhance taste and appeal to consumers. These sweeteners can be listed under various names, such as high fructose corn syrup, fructose, or artificial sweetener blends. To avoid consuming hidden artificial sweeteners, opt for plain or unsweetened versions of yogurt and dairy products. You can add natural sweetness by topping them with fresh fruits or a drizzle of honey. 4. Salad dressings and condiments. Salad dressings and condiments are notorious for containing hidden artificial sweeteners. These products often aim to balance flavors and enhance taste, which can be achieved by adding sweeteners. Common artificial sweeteners found in salad dressings and condiments include sucralose, high fructose corn syrup, and maltodextrin. To avoid hidden artificial sweeteners, consider making your own dressings and condiments using natural ingredients like olive oil, vinegar, herbs, and spices. If you prefer store-bought options, carefully read the labels and choose products that are free from artificial sweeteners. 5. Baked goods and snack foods. Baked goods and snack foods are often indulgent treats that can contain hidden artificial sweeteners. These sweeteners are used to enhance the taste and texture of products like cookies, cakes, and granola bars. Common artificial sweeteners found in baked goods and snack foods include maltitol, erythritol, and isomalt. To avoid hidden artificial sweeteners, consider baking your own treats using natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or mashed bananas. When purchasing packaged baked goods and snack foods, read the ingredient labels carefully and choose products that are free from artificial sweeteners. 6. Beverages. Beverages, including soft drinks, flavored waters, and powdered drink mixes, are often loaded with hidden artificial sweeteners. These sweeteners are used to provide a sweet taste without the added calories of sugar. Common artificial sweeteners found in beverages include sucralose, aspartame, and acesulfame potassium. To avoid hidden artificial sweeteners, opt for beverages that are naturally sweetened with fruit juices or choose unsweetened options. You can also infuse water with fresh fruits or herbs for a refreshing and naturally flavored drink. 7. Processed and packaged foods. Processed and packaged foods, such as frozen meals, sauces, and snacks, can be surprising sources of hidden artificial sweeteners. These sweeteners are often added to improve taste, extend shelf life, and enhance the overall sensory experience of the product. Common artificial sweeteners found in processed and packaged foods include dextrose, maltodextrin, and corn syrup solids. To minimize your consumption of hidden artificial sweeteners, focus on consuming whole, unprocessed foods and cook meals from scratch using natural ingredients. By being aware of these hidden sources of artificial sweeteners, you can make more informed choices about the foods and beverages you consume. Reading ingredient labels, opting for whole foods, and preparing meals at home are effective strategies to avoid hidden artificial sweeteners and promote a healthier diet. Remember, moderation is key, and it's always beneficial to consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian if you have specific concerns or dietary restrictions. 2.4 Natural alternatives to artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners have become increasingly popular as a sugar substitute in various food and beverage products. However, their safety and long-term health effects have been a subject of concern. Many studies have linked artificial sweeteners to various health issues, including weight gain, metabolic disorders, and even an increased risk of certain diseases. As a result, many individuals are seeking natural alternatives to artificial sweeteners that can provide sweetness without the potential risks. Fortunately, there are several natural sweeteners available that can be used as alternatives to artificial sweeteners. These natural sweeteners not only provide a sweet taste but also offer additional health benefits. Let's explore some of the popular natural alternatives to artificial sweeteners. 1. Stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener derived from the leaves of the Stevia rebaudiana plant. It is known for its intense sweetness and zero-calorie content. Stevia has been used for centuries in South America as a sweetening agent and is now widely available as a sugar substitute. It is considered safe for consumption and does not impact blood sugar levels, making it an excellent choice for individuals with diabetes or those looking to reduce their sugar intake. 2. Monk fruit extract. Monk fruit extract, also known as luo hanguo, is derived from the fruit of the Serratia grosvenori plant. It is a natural sweetener that contains 0 calories and has a sweetness level similar to sugar. Monk fruit extract is heat stable, making it suitable for baking and cooking. It does not raise blood sugar levels and is considered safe for consumption. Additionally, monk fruit extract contains antioxidants that can provide health benefits. 3. Raw honey. Raw honey is a natural sweetener that has been used for centuries. It is produced by bees from the nectar of flowers and contains various vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Raw honey has a distinct flavor and can be used as a substitute for sugar in many recipes. However, it is important to note that honey is high in calories and should be consumed in moderation, especially for individuals with diabetes or those watching their calorie intake. 4. Maple syrup. Maple syrup is a natural sweetener made from the sap of maple trees. It is commonly used as a topping for pancakes and waffles but can also be used as a sugar substitute in baking and cooking. Maple syrup contains essential minerals like manganese and zinc, along with antioxidants. However, it is important to choose pure maple syrup without any added sugars or artificial ingredients. 5. Coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is derived from the sap of coconut palm trees. It has a similar taste to brown sugar and can be used as a one-to-one replacement for granulated sugar in recipes. Coconut sugar contains small amounts of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It also has a lower glycemic index compared to regular sugar, meaning it has a slower impact on blood sugar levels. 6. Fruit purees. Fruit purees, such as applesauce or mashed bananas, can be used as natural sweeteners in baking. They add sweetness and moisture to recipes while reducing the need for added sugars. Fruit purees also provide additional nutrients and fiber, making them a healthier alternative to artificial sweeteners. 7. Date paste. Date paste is made by blending dates with water until smooth. It can be used as a natural sweetener in various recipes, including desserts and smoothies. Date paste adds a rich sweetness and also provides fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. When using natural sweeteners as alternatives to artificial sweeteners, it is important to remember that they still contain calories and should be consumed in moderation. Additionally, some natural sweeteners may have a distinct flavor that can affect the taste of certain recipes. It may require some experimentation to find the right balance and sweetness level when substituting artificial sweeteners with natural alternatives. In conclusion, there are several natural alternatives to artificial sweeteners that can provide sweetness without the potential risks associated with artificial sweeteners. Stevia, monk fruit extract, raw honey, maple syrup, coconut sugar, fruit purees, and date paste are all excellent options to consider. By incorporating these natural sweeteners into your diet, you can enjoy the sweetness you crave while making healthier choices for your overall well-being. 3. Preservatives. 3.1 The role of preservatives in food. Preservatives play a crucial role in the food industry by extending the shelf life of products and preventing spoilage. These additives are used to inhibit the growth of bacteria, yeast, and molds, which can cause food to deteriorate and become unsafe for consumption. While preservatives serve a valuable purpose in ensuring food safety and reducing food waste, it is important to be aware of the potential health risks associated with their use. Preservatives work by slowing down or inhibiting the natural processes that cause food to spoil. They can be categorized into two main types: natural preservatives and synthetic preservatives. Natural preservatives, such as salt, sugar, and vinegar, have been used for centuries to preserve food. On the other hand, synthetic preservatives are chemically derived compounds that are specifically designed to inhibit the growth of microorganisms. One of the primary reasons for using preservatives in food is to prevent the growth of harmful bacteria, such as Salmonella and E. coli, which can cause foodborne illnesses. By inhibiting the growth of these pathogens, preservatives help to ensure that the food we consume is safe and free from harmful microorganisms. Additionally, preservatives can also prevent the growth of molds and yeasts, which can lead to spoilage and the formation of toxins in food. Preservatives are commonly used in a wide range of food products, including baked goods, processed meats, canned foods, and beverages. Some of the most commonly used preservatives include sodium benzoate. This synthetic preservative is commonly used in acidic foods and beverages, such as carbonated drinks, fruit juices, and pickles. While it is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, some studies have suggested a potential link between sodium benzoate and hyperactivity in children. BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole, and BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene. These synthetic preservatives are often used in cereals, snack foods, and processed meats to prevent oxidation and extend shelf life. However, there have been concerns about their potential carcinogenicity and their impact on hormone balance. Sodium nitrite. This preservative is commonly used in processed meats, such as bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats, to prevent the growth of bacteria and enhance color. However, when sodium nitrite reacts with certain compounds in the stomach, it can form nitrosamines, which are known carcinogens. Propylparaben. This synthetic preservative is used in a variety of food products, including baked goods, dairy products, and sauces. While it is considered safe in small amounts, there have been concerns about its potential endocrine-disrupting effects and its ability to mimic estrogen in the body. Sulfites. Sulfites are commonly used as preservatives in dried fruits, wine, and some processed foods. While they are generally safe for most people, sulfites can cause allergic reactions in individuals who are sensitive to them, leading to symptoms such as hives, difficulty breathing, and in severe cases, anaphylaxis. It is important to note that not all preservatives are harmful or pose significant health risks. Many preservatives have been extensively studied and deemed safe for consumption by regulatory authorities, such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and the European Food Safety Authority, EFSA. These authorities set maximum allowable limits for preservatives in food products to ensure their safety. However, it is still advisable to be cautious and mindful of the preservatives used in the foods we consume. Some individuals may be more sensitive to certain preservatives or may have specific health conditions that require them to avoid certain additives. Reading food labels and being aware of the potential risks associated with specific preservatives can help individuals make informed choices about the foods they consume. In conclusion, preservatives play a vital role in maintaining the safety and quality of food products by preventing spoilage and inhibiting the growth of harmful microorganisms. While many preservatives are considered safe for consumption, it is important to be aware of the potential health risks associated with their use. By staying informed and making conscious choices about the foods we consume, we can navigate the world of preservatives and ensure a safer and healthier diet. 3.2 Health risks associated with preservatives. Preservatives are commonly used in food products to extend their shelf life and prevent spoilage. While they serve a practical purpose, it is important to be aware of the potential health risks associated with these additives. In this section, we will explore the various health risks that can arise from consuming foods containing preservatives. 1. Allergic reactions. One of the primary concerns with preservatives is their potential to trigger allergic reactions in susceptible individuals. Some preservatives, such as sulfites, have been known to cause allergic reactions, particularly in people with asthma. Symptoms of an allergic reaction can range from mild to severe and may include hives, itching, swelling, difficulty breathing, and even anaphylaxis in extreme cases. It is crucial for individuals with known allergies or sensitivities to preservatives to carefully read food labels and avoid products that contain these additives. 2. Asthma and respiratory issues. Certain preservatives, such as sulfites and benzoates, have been linked to respiratory issues, particularly in individuals with asthma. These additives can trigger asthma attacks and worsen existing respiratory conditions. Sulfites, commonly found in dried fruits, wine, and processed meats, have been known to cause bronchoconstriction and other respiratory symptoms. Benzoates, often used in carbonated drinks and fruit juices, have also been associated with respiratory problems. If you have asthma or other respiratory conditions, it is advisable to limit your consumption of foods containing these preservatives. 3. Hormonal disruption. Some preservatives, such as butylated hydroxyanisole (BHA) and butylated hydroxytoluene (BHT), have been found to have potential hormonal effects. These additives have been shown to disrupt the endocrine system, which is responsible for regulating hormones in the body. Studies have suggested that BHA and BHT may interfere with hormone function, leading to imbalances and potential long-term health consequences. While the exact extent of their impact on human health is still being researched, it is prudent to minimize exposure to these preservatives whenever possible. 4. Digestive issues. Preservatives can also have adverse effects on the digestive system. Some individuals may experience gastrointestinal symptoms such as bloating, gas, diarrhea, or stomach cramps after consuming foods containing certain preservatives. For example, sorbic acid and propionic acid, commonly used preservatives, have been associated with digestive disturbances in sensitive individuals. If you notice digestive issues after consuming foods with preservatives, it may be worth considering a preservative-free diet or seeking medical advice. 5. Carcinogenic potential. Certain preservatives have raised concerns regarding their potential carcinogenic properties. For instance, nitrites and nitrates, commonly used in processed meats, have been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. These preservatives can react with proteins in the body to form compounds called nitrosamines, which are known carcinogens. Additionally, some studies have suggested a possible association between the consumption of preservatives like BHA and BHT and an increased risk of cancer. While more research is needed to establish a definitive link, it is advisable to limit the intake of foods containing these preservatives. 6. Neurological effects. There is growing evidence suggesting that certain preservatives may have neurological effects, particularly in children. For example, artificial food colorings, such as tartrazine yellow 5 and allura red 40, have been associated with hyperactivity and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD) in some children. Additionally, some studies have suggested a potential link between the consumption of preservatives like BHA and BHT and neurological disorders. While more research is needed to fully understand the impact of preservatives on neurological health, it is advisable to exercise caution, especially when it comes to children's diets. 7. Other potential health risks. In addition to the specific health risks mentioned above, preservatives have also been associated with other potential health concerns. These include but are not limited to skin irritations, headaches, migraines, and immune system dysregulation. While the severity and prevalence of these effects may vary among individuals, it is important to be aware of the potential risks and make informed choices about the foods we consume. It is worth noting that the health risks associated with preservatives can vary depending on the individual's sensitivity, the amount consumed, and the specific preservative in question. Some people may be more susceptible to the adverse effects of preservatives than others. If you suspect that you are experiencing negative health effects from consuming foods with preservatives, it is advisable to consult with a healthcare professional for guidance and consider eliminating or reducing your intake of these additives. 3.3 Widely used preservatives to watch out for. Preservatives are commonly used in the food industry to extend the shelf life of products and prevent spoilage. While they serve a practical purpose, some preservatives have been linked to various health concerns. It is important to be aware of these widely used preservatives and make informed choices about the foods we consume. In this section, we will discuss some of the preservatives that you should watch out for. 1. Sodium nitrite. Sodium nitrite is a commonly used preservative in processed meats such as bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats. It is primarily used to prevent the growth of bacteria and give these meats their characteristic pink color. However, sodium nitrite has been associated with an increased risk of certain health issues, including cancer. When sodium nitrite reacts with amino acids during high-heat cooking, it forms compounds called nitrosamines, which are known carcinogens. To reduce your exposure to sodium nitrite, consider opting for nitrite-free or uncured versions of processed meats. 2. BHA butylated hydroxyanisole and BHT butylated hydroxytoluene. BHA and BHT are synthetic preservatives commonly found in a wide range of processed foods, including cereals, snacks, and baked goods. They are used to prevent the oxidation of fats and oils, thereby extending the shelf life of these products. However, both BHA and BHT have been linked to potential health risks. Studies have suggested that these preservatives may have carcinogenic properties and could also disrupt hormone balance in the body. It is advisable to read food labels carefully and choose products that do not contain BHA or BHT. 3. Sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate is a preservative commonly used in acidic foods and beverages, such as carbonated drinks, fruit juices, and pickles. It is effective in preventing the growth of bacteria, yeast, and mold. However, when combined with ascorbic acid, vitamin C, sodium benzoate can form benzene, a known carcinogen. This reaction is more likely to occur in the presence of heat or light. To minimize your exposure to sodium benzoate, consider consuming fresh, homemade alternatives to processed acidic foods and beverages. 4. Potassium sorbate. Potassium sorbate is a preservative used in a variety of food products, including cheese, yogurt, and baked goods. It is effective in inhibiting the growth of mold, yeast, and bacteria. While generally recognized as safe, some studies have suggested that potassium sorbate may have potential adverse effects on human health. These include allergic reactions, digestive issues, and even DNA damage. It is important to note that the safety of potassium sorbate largely depends on the dosage and individual sensitivity. If you have concerns, consult with a healthcare professional. 5. Propylparaben. Propylparaben is a preservative commonly used in processed foods, cosmetics, and pharmaceuticals. It is primarily used to prevent the growth of bacteria, mold, and yeast. However, propylparaben has been a subject of concern due to its potential endocrine-disrupting properties. Some studies have suggested that propylparaben may interfere with hormone function and have negative effects on reproductive health. To minimize your exposure to propylparaben, choose products that are labeled as preservative-free or opt for natural alternatives. 6. Sodium sulfite. Sodium sulfite is a preservative commonly used in dried fruits, wine, and some processed foods. It is primarily used to prevent browning and discoloration caused by oxidation. However, sodium sulfite can trigger allergic reactions in some individuals, particularly those with asthma. Symptoms may include difficulty breathing, wheezing, and skin rashes. If you have a known sensitivity to sulfites, it is important to read food labels carefully and avoid products that contain sodium sulfite. 7. Calcium propionate. Calcium propionate is a preservative commonly used in bread and other baked goods to prevent the growth of mold and extend shelf life. While generally recognized as safe, some studies have suggested that calcium propionate may have potential negative effects on human health. These include migraines, digestive issues, and behavioral changes in children. If you are concerned about the potential risks associated with calcium propionate, consider choosing preservative-free bread or baking your own at home. It is important to note that while these preservatives have been associated with potential health risks, the overall safety largely depends on the dosage and individual sensitivity. It is always a good idea to read food labels carefully, be aware of the ingredients used in processed foods, and make informed choices about the products we consume. Opting for fresh, whole foods and homemade alternatives can also help reduce our exposure to these widely used preservatives. 3.4 Preservative-free food options. Preservatives are commonly used in food products to extend their shelf life and prevent spoilage. However, many of these preservatives have been linked to various health risks, including allergic reactions, digestive issues, and even cancer. If you are concerned about the potential dangers of preservatives and want to make healthier choices for you and your family, there are plenty of preservative-free food options available. In this section, we will explore some of these alternatives and provide you with practical tips on how to incorporate them into your diet. Fresh fruits and vegetables. One of the best ways to avoid preservatives is to focus on consuming fresh fruits and vegetables. These natural foods are packed with essential nutrients and are free from harmful additives. By incorporating a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables into your meals, you can ensure a well-balanced and preservative-free diet. Opt for organic produce whenever possible to minimize exposure to pesticides and other chemicals. Whole grains. Whole grains, such as brown rice, quinoa, oats, and whole wheat, are excellent sources of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. When choosing grains, opt for unprocessed or minimally processed options to avoid added preservatives. Look for products labeled as 100% whole grain or organic to ensure that they are free from unnecessary additives. Fresh meat and seafood. If you consume animal products, opting for fresh, unprocessed meat and seafood is a great way to avoid preservatives. Choose lean cuts of meat and fresh fish or shellfish from reputable sources. Avoid processed meats like sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats, as they often contain preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, which have been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers. Dairy products. When it comes to dairy products, choose fresh, organic options whenever possible. Look for milk, cheese, and yogurt that are free from artificial preservatives and additives. If you prefer plant-based alternatives, there are many preservative-free options available, such as almond milk, coconut milk, and soy milk. Homemade meals and snacks. Preparing your meals and snacks from scratch is an excellent way to have control over the ingredients and avoid preservatives. By cooking at home, you can use fresh, whole ingredients and experiment with different flavors and seasonings. Make large batches of meals and freeze them in individual portions for convenient and preservative-free options on busy days. Farmers markets and local produce. Shopping at farmers markets or purchasing directly from local farmers is a fantastic way to access fresh, preservative-free food. These markets often offer a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, meats, and dairy products that are locally sourced and minimally processed. Not only will you be supporting local businesses, but you will also have the opportunity to connect with the people who grow your food and learn more about their farming practices. Read labels carefully. When purchasing packaged foods, it is essential to read labels carefully to identify any hidden preservatives. Look for products that have a short and straightforward ingredient list, with recognizable and natural ingredients. Avoid products that contain artificial preservatives such as BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole, BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene, and TBHQ, tert-butylhydroquinone. Choose organic and natural brands. Opting for organic and natural food brands can significantly reduce your exposure to preservatives. These brands often prioritize using high-quality ingredients and avoid the use of artificial additives. Look for products that are certified organic or labeled as preservative-free or no artificial additives. Be mindful of processed foods. Processed foods, such as packaged snacks, frozen meals, and ready-to-eat meals, are often loaded with preservatives to prolong their shelf life. While it may be convenient to rely on these products, they can have detrimental effects on your health. Whenever possible, try to limit your consumption of processed foods and opt for fresh, whole alternatives instead. Experiment with natural preservatives. If you enjoy preserving foods at home, there are natural alternatives to chemical preservatives that you can explore. For example, using lemon juice, vinegar, or salt can help preserve certain fruits and vegetables. Additionally, herbs and spices like rosemary, thyme, and oregano have natural antimicrobial properties that can help inhibit the growth of bacteria and extend the shelf life of homemade products. By incorporating these preservative-free food options into your diet, you can reduce your exposure to potentially harmful additives and make healthier choices for yourself and your family. Remember to prioritize fresh, whole foods and read labels carefully to ensure that you are making informed decisions about the products you consume. 4. Color additives. 4.1 The use and risks of color additives. Color additives are substances that are added to food and beverages to enhance their appearance. They are used to make products more visually appealing, enticing, and attractive to consumers. However, not all color additives are safe for consumption, and some can pose significant risks to our health. Understanding color additives. Color additives come in various forms, including synthetic dyes, natural pigments, and even minerals. They are used in a wide range of food and beverage products, including candies, soft drinks, baked goods, processed meats, and even fruits and vegetables. These additives can be found in both packaged and processed foods, as well as in restaurant meals. The primary purpose of color additives is to compensate for the loss of color that occurs during food processing or to enhance the natural color of a product. They can make food look more vibrant, appealing, and appetizing. However, it is essential to understand that not all color additives are created equal. The risks of color additives. While some color additives are considered safe for consumption, others have been linked to various health risks. Synthetic color additives, in particular, have raised concerns due to their potential adverse effects on human health. Some of the risks associated with color additives include allergic reactions. Certain color additives, such as tartrazine yellow 5 and allura red 40, have been known to cause allergic reactions in some individuals. These reactions can range from mild symptoms like hives and itching to more severe reactions like difficulty breathing and anaphylaxis. Hyperactivity in children. Several studies have suggested a possible link between synthetic color additives and hyperactivity in children. Some artificial color additives, such as red 3, red 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6, have been associated with increased hyperactivity and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD) symptoms in susceptible children. Carcinogenic potential. Some synthetic color additives have been classified as potentially carcinogenic or have shown carcinogenic effects in animal studies. For example, red 3 has been linked to an increased risk of thyroid tumors in rats. Hormonal disruption. Certain color additives, such as blue 1 and blue 2, have been found to disrupt hormonal balance in animal studies. These additives have shown estrogenic activity, which can interfere with the normal functioning of the endocrine system. Asthma and respiratory issues. Some color additives, including sulfites, have been associated with asthma attacks and respiratory issues in sensitive individuals. Sulfites are commonly used as color stabilizers in dried fruits, wine, and other processed foods. Common color additives to be cautious of. To make informed choices about the foods we consume, it is essential to be aware of the most commonly used color additives that pose potential risks. Some of the color additives to be cautious of include tartrazine yellow 5. This synthetic yellow dye is commonly used in candies, soft drinks, and processed snacks. It has been associated with allergic reactions, hyperactivity, and asthma in some individuals. Allura red 40. Red 40 is a widely used synthetic red dye found in many processed foods, beverages, and medications. It has been linked to allergic reactions, hyperactivity, and potential carcinogenic effects. Sunset yellow 6. Yellow 6 is a synthetic yellow dye used in various food products, including desserts, snacks, and beverages. It has been associated with allergic reactions, hyperactivity, and potential carcinogenic effects. Carmine red 4. Carmine is a natural red pigment derived from crushed cochineal insects. It is commonly used in food and beverages, including fruit juices, yogurt, and candies. Carmine has been known to cause allergic reactions in some individuals. Brilliant blue 1. Blue 1 is a synthetic blue dye used in a variety of food and beverage products, including candies, ice cream, and baked goods. It has been linked to allergic reactions and potential hormonal disruption. Natural color alternatives. If you are concerned about the potential risks associated with synthetic color additives, there are natural alternatives available. Many food manufacturers are now opting for natural color additives derived from fruits, vegetables, and other plant sources. These natural color additives can provide vibrant hues without the potential health risks. Some examples of natural color additives include beetroot powder. Beetroot powder is a natural red pigment derived from beets. It can be used to add a vibrant red color to foods and beverages. Turmeric. Turmeric is a natural yellow pigment commonly used in curry dishes. It can also be used as a natural food coloring agent. Spirulina. Spirulina is a blue-green algae that can be used as a natural blue or green food coloring. It is often used in health foods and beverages. Annatto. Annatto is a natural orange-red pigment derived from the seeds of the achiote tree. It is commonly used in cheese, butter, and other dairy products. By choosing products that use natural color additives, you can minimize your exposure to potentially harmful synthetic color additives while still enjoying visually appealing and delicious foods. In conclusion, color additives play a significant role in enhancing the appearance of food and beverages. However, it is crucial to be aware of the potential risks associated with certain color additives, particularly synthetic ones. By understanding the risks and being cautious of the commonly used color additives, you can make informed choices and opt for natural alternatives whenever possible. 4.2 Common color additives to be cautious of. Color additives are widely used in the food industry to enhance the visual appeal of products. They are added to various food and beverage items to make them more attractive and appealing to consumers. However, not all color additives are safe for consumption, and some can have adverse effects on our health. In this section, we will explore some common color additives that you should be cautious of when making food choices. 1. Red 40 Allura red. Red 40, also known as Allura red, is one of the most widely used artificial color additives. It is commonly found in candies, beverages, baked goods, and even medications. While it may give products an appealing red color, studies have linked red 40 to various health concerns. Some research suggests that it may cause hyperactivity and behavioral issues in children, particularly those who are already susceptible to such conditions. Additionally, red 40 has been associated with allergic reactions and may exacerbate symptoms in individuals with asthma. 2. Yellow 5 tartrazine. Yellow 5, or tartrazine, is a synthetic yellow color additive commonly used in a wide range of food and beverages, including soft drinks, desserts, and processed snacks. It has been linked to allergic reactions, particularly in individuals who are sensitive to aspirin. Some studies have also suggested a potential connection between yellow 5 and hyperactivity in children. Furthermore, tartrazine has been associated with migraines and may trigger symptoms in individuals prone to these headaches. 3. Blue 1 Brilliant Blue. Blue 1, also known as Brilliant Blue, is a synthetic blue color additive used in various food and beverage products, including candies, ice creams, and sports drinks. While it may give these items an appealing blue hue, there are concerns about its safety. Studies have shown that Blue 1 can cause allergic reactions, particularly in individuals who are sensitive to aspirin. It has also been linked to hyperactivity in children and may exacerbate symptoms in those with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD). 4. Yellow 6 Sunset Yellow. Yellow 6, or sunset yellow, is an artificial yellow color additive commonly found in processed foods, snacks, and beverages. It is often used to give products a vibrant yellow or orange color. However, research has raised concerns about its potential health effects. Some studies have suggested a link between yellow 6 and hyperactivity in children, as well as allergic reactions. Additionally, sunset yellow has been associated with digestive issues and may cause sensitivity in individuals with irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). 5. Green 3 Fast Green. Green 3, also known as Fast Green, is a synthetic green color additive used in various food and cosmetic products. It is often found in candies, ice creams, and baked goods. While it may give these items an appealing green color, there are concerns about its safety. Studies have shown that Green 3 can cause allergic reactions, particularly in individuals who are sensitive to aspirin. It has also been linked to bladder and testicular tumors in animal studies, although more research is needed to determine its potential effects on humans. 6. Carmine cochineal extract. Carmine, also known as cochineal extract or natural red 4, is a red color additive derived from crushed cochineal insects. It is commonly used in various food and beverage products, including yogurt, fruit juices, and candies. While it is considered a natural color additive, some individuals may have allergic reactions to carmine. Additionally, it has been associated with digestive issues and may cause sensitivity in individuals with IBS. It is important to note that these are just a few examples of color additives that have raised concerns regarding their safety. There are many other artificial color additives used in the food industry, and it is always a good idea to read ingredient labels and be aware of what you are consuming. If you are concerned about the potential health effects of color additives, you may choose to opt for natural alternatives or products that do not contain artificial colors. When it comes to food additives, it is essential to be an informed consumer. By understanding the potential risks associated with certain color additives, you can make more conscious choices about the foods you consume. Remember to read ingredient labels, educate yourself about the potential health effects, and prioritize your well-being when making food choices. 4.3 Health effects of artificial colors. Artificial colors are widely used in the food industry to enhance the visual appeal of various products. These synthetic dyes are added to a wide range of foods and beverages, including candies, sodas, baked goods, and even savory items like chips and sauces. While they may make our food look more vibrant and appetizing, artificial colors have been a subject of concern due to their potential health effects. The role of artificial colors. Artificial colors are chemical compounds that are added to food and beverages to give them a specific color or shade. They are used to replace or enhance the natural colors of ingredients, making the product more visually appealing. These colors are typically derived from petroleum or coal tar, and they undergo extensive processing to create the desired hues. Potential health risks. While artificial colors are approved for use by regulatory authorities such as the Food and Drug Administration (FDA) in the United States, there have been concerns about their safety and potential health risks. Some studies have suggested a link between artificial colors and various health issues, particularly in children. Here are some of the potential health effects associated with artificial colors. Hyperactivity and behavioral issues. One of the most well-known concerns regarding artificial colors is their potential to cause hyperactivity and behavioral issues, especially in children. Several studies have found a correlation between the consumption of artificial colors and increased hyperactivity, impulsivity, and inattentiveness in children with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD) or those without the condition. While the exact mechanism behind this link is still unclear, it is believed that certain individuals may be more sensitive to the effects of these additives. Allergic reactions. Artificial colors have also been associated with allergic reactions in some individuals. Some people may experience symptoms such as hives, itching, swelling, or difficulty breathing after consuming foods or beverages containing artificial colors. These allergic reactions can range from mild to severe and may require immediate medical attention. It is important for individuals with known allergies or sensitivities to carefully read food labels and avoid products that contain artificial colors. Asthma and respiratory issues. Certain artificial colors, particularly those derived from coal tar, have been linked to respiratory issues, including asthma. These colors contain compounds known as aromatic amines, which can trigger inflammation in the airways and worsen respiratory symptoms in individuals with asthma or other respiratory conditions. It is advisable for individuals with respiratory issues to be cautious when consuming foods or beverages that contain artificial colors. Carcinogenic potential. Although the evidence is limited and inconclusive, some studies have suggested a potential link between certain artificial colors and an increased risk of cancer. Some artificial colors, such as red 40 and yellow 5, have been found to contain compounds that have shown carcinogenic properties in animal studies. However, more research is needed to determine the exact impact of these colors on human health. Neurological effects. In addition to hyperactivity and behavioral issues, artificial colors have also been associated with other neurological effects. Some studies have suggested a possible link between artificial colors and migraines, headaches, and even seizures in susceptible individuals. However, more research is required to establish a definitive connection between artificial colors and these neurological conditions. Labeling and regulation. To address the concerns surrounding artificial colors, regulatory authorities have implemented labeling requirements to ensure consumers are informed about their presence in food products. In many countries, including the United States, food manufacturers are required to list the specific artificial colors used in their products on the ingredient label. This allows consumers to make informed choices and avoid products that contain colors they wish to avoid. Additionally, some countries have banned or restricted the use of certain artificial colors due to safety concerns. For example, the European Union has implemented regulations that require warning labels on products containing specific artificial colors, and some colors have been completely banned from use in food products. Making informed choices. If you are concerned about the potential health effects of artificial colors, there are steps you can take to minimize your exposure. Read food labels. Carefully read ingredient labels and look for specific artificial colors such as red 40, yellow 5, or blue 1. This will help you identify products that contain these colors and make informed choices. Choose natural alternatives. Opt for foods and beverages that use natural colorings derived from fruits, vegetables, or other plant-based sources. These natural alternatives can provide vibrant colors without the potential health risks associated with artificial colors. Cook from scratch. By preparing meals and snacks from scratch using whole, unprocessed ingredients, you have more control over the ingredients and can avoid artificial colors altogether. Focus on whole foods. Emphasize a diet rich in whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods are naturally colorful and provide a wide range of nutrients without the need for artificial colors. Be mindful of food choices for children. If you have children, pay extra attention to the foods and beverages they consume. Limit their intake of artificially colored products and opt for healthier alternatives whenever possible. While the research on the health effects of artificial colors is ongoing, it is important to be aware of the potential risks and make informed choices about the foods we consume. By understanding the potential health effects and taking steps to minimize our exposure to artificial colors, we can make healthier choices for ourselves and our families. 4.4 Natural color alternatives. Artificial colors are widely used in the food industry to enhance the visual appeal of products. However, many of these synthetic color additives have been linked to various health concerns, including allergies, hyperactivity in children, and even cancer. As consumers become more conscious about the potential risks associated with artificial colors, there is a growing demand for natural color alternatives. Natural color alternatives offer a safer and healthier option for adding vibrant hues to food and beverages. These alternatives are derived from various natural sources, such as fruits, vegetables, spices, and even insects. Let's explore some of the commonly used natural color alternatives and how they can be incorporated into your diet. 4.4.1 Plant-based colors. Turmeric. This bright yellow spice, commonly used in Indian cuisine, is an excellent natural colorant. It contains a compound called curcumin, which imparts a vibrant yellow color to foods. Turmeric can be used to add a golden hue to dishes like curries, rice, and sauces. Beetroot. The deep red color of beetroot makes it a popular natural colorant. It can be used to add a rich pink or red hue to foods like smoothies, cakes, and even pasta. Beetroot powder or juice can be used in small quantities to achieve the desired color. Saffron. Saffron, derived from the crocus flower, is one of the most expensive spices in the world. It imparts a beautiful golden yellow color to dishes and is commonly used in rice, desserts, and beverages. A little goes a long way with saffron, as it has a strong flavor and color. Spinach. Spinach is not only a nutritious leafy green but also a natural colorant. It can be used to add a vibrant green color to smoothies, pasta, and baked goods. Blending fresh spinach leaves or using spinach powder can help achieve the desired shade of green. Paprika. Paprika, made from dried and ground red bell peppers, is a versatile natural colorant. It can add a warm red or orange hue to dishes like soups, stews, and sauces. Paprika is available in various intensities, ranging from mild to hot, allowing for different shades of color. 4.4.2 Fruit and vegetable juices. Fruit and vegetable juices are another excellent source of natural colors. They can be used to add vibrant hues to a wide range of food and beverages. Here are some examples. Blueberry. Blueberry juice can be used to achieve a deep purple or blue color in foods like smoothies, yogurt, and desserts. It not only adds color but also imparts a delicious fruity flavor. Carrot. Carrot juice is rich in beta-carotene, which gives it a vibrant orange color. It can be used to add a natural orange hue to dishes like soups, sauces, and baked goods. Raspberry. Raspberry juice can be used to add a bright pink or red color to beverages, desserts, and sauces. It has a sweet and tangy flavor that complements a variety of dishes. Grape. Grape juice, whether from red or purple grapes, can be used to add a deep purple or red color to foods and beverages. It is commonly used in jams, jellies, and fruit-based desserts. 4.4.3 Other natural color sources. Annatto. Annatto is derived from the seeds of the achiote tree and is commonly used as a natural colorant in Latin American and Caribbean cuisines. It imparts a vibrant yellow to orange color and can be used in dishes like rice, sauces, and cheese. Cochineal extract. Cochineal extract, also known as carmine, is derived from the dried bodies of female cochineal insects. It is a natural red colorant and is commonly used in beverages, candies, and dairy products. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the pigment responsible for the green color in plants. It can be used as a natural green colorant in foods like smoothies, dressings, and baked goods. Chlorophyll is available in liquid or powder form. When using natural color alternatives, it's important to keep in mind that the intensity of the color may vary depending on the quantity used in the specific food or beverage being colored. It may require some experimentation to achieve the desired shade. Additionally, natural colors may be more sensitive to heat and light, so it's important to store and handle them properly to maintain their vibrancy. By opting for natural color alternatives, you can enjoy visually appealing and delicious foods without the potential risks associated with artificial colors. Experiment with different natural color sources and have fun creating vibrant and healthy dishes. 5. Flavor enhancers. 5.1 Understanding flavor enhancers. Flavor enhancers are food additives that are used to intensify or enhance the taste and aroma of food. They are commonly added to processed foods, snacks, and condiments to make them more appealing to consumers. While flavor enhancers may seem harmless, it is important to understand their potential health risks and the need to be cautious when consuming foods that contain them. Flavor enhancers work by stimulating the taste buds and enhancing the perception of certain flavors. They can make food taste more savory, sweet, salty, or even bitter, depending on the specific enhancer used. These additives are often used to mask undesirable flavors or to create a more intense taste experience. One of the most well-known flavor enhancers is monosodium glutamate, MSG. MSG is a sodium salt of glutamic acid, an amino acid that occurs naturally in many foods. It is commonly used in Asian cuisine, processed meats, soups, and snack foods. MSG is known for its ability to enhance the umami taste, which is often described as a savory or meaty flavor. While MSG is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, some individuals may experience adverse reactions to it. This condition, known as MSG sensitivity, or Chinese restaurant syndrome, is characterized by symptoms such as headaches, flushing, sweating, and chest pain. However, it is important to note that these reactions are relatively rare and most people can consume MSG without any negative effects. Another commonly used flavor enhancer is disodium inosinate, E631, and disodium guanylate, E627. These additives are often used in combination with MSG to enhance its flavor-enhancing properties. Disodium inosinate and disodium guanylate are derived from nucleotides, which are naturally occurring compounds found in foods like meat, fish, and mushrooms. While these flavor enhancers are generally considered safe, some individuals may be sensitive to them. People with gout or a history of uric acid kidney stones should be cautious when consuming foods that contain these additives, as they can increase the levels of uric acid in the body. One flavor enhancer that has gained significant attention in recent years is aspartame. Aspartame is an artificial sweetener that is often used as a flavor enhancer in sugar-free and diet products. It is commonly found in diet sodas, chewing gum, and low-calorie desserts. Aspartame has been the subject of controversy and concerns regarding its safety. Some studies have suggested a potential link between aspartame consumption and various health issues, including headaches, dizziness, and even cancer. However, regulatory authorities such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) and the European Food Safety Authority (EFSA) have deemed aspartame safe for consumption within acceptable daily intake limits. Despite the regulatory approval, individuals with phenylketonuria (PKU), a rare genetic disorder, should avoid aspartame as their bodies cannot metabolize the amino acid phenylalanine, which is a component of aspartame. It is also important to be aware of other flavor enhancers that may have potential health risks. For example, autolyzed yeast extract and hydrolyzed vegetable protein are commonly used to enhance the savory taste of foods. However, they may contain high levels of naturally occurring glutamate, which can have similar effects as MSG in sensitive individuals. In addition to potential health risks, it is worth noting that foods high in flavor enhancers are often processed and may be lacking in nutritional value. Consuming a diet that is high in processed foods can contribute to various health issues, including obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. To minimize your exposure to potentially harmful flavor enhancers, it is advisable to opt for whole, unprocessed foods as much as possible. Fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can provide a wide range of flavors and nutrients without the need for artificial enhancers. When cooking at home, experiment with natural herbs, spices, and seasonings to enhance the flavor of your dishes. Fresh herbs like basil, cilantro, and rosemary can add depth and complexity to your meals. Spices such as cumin, paprika, and turmeric can provide a burst of flavor without the need for artificial additives. By understanding the role and potential risks of flavor enhancers, you can make informed choices about the foods you consume. Opting for a diet that is rich in whole, unprocessed foods and using natural flavorings can help you enjoy delicious meals while minimizing your exposure to potentially harmful additives. 5.2 The health risks of flavor enhancers. Flavor enhancers are commonly used in the food industry to intensify the taste and aroma of various products. These additives are designed to make food more appealing and enjoyable to consumers. However, while they may enhance the flavor of food, they also come with potential health risks that consumers should be aware of. One of the main health risks associated with flavor enhancers is their potential to cause allergic reactions. Some individuals may be sensitive or allergic to certain flavor enhancers, such as monosodium glutamate (MSG) or hydrolyzed vegetable protein (HVP). These additives have been known to trigger symptoms such as headaches, flushing, sweating, and even chest pain in some individuals. It is important for those with known sensitivities or allergies to avoid foods containing these additives to prevent adverse reactions. Another health risk associated with flavor enhancers is their potential to contribute to obesity and weight gain. Many flavor enhancers, especially those found in processed and packaged foods, are often combined with high levels of salt, sugar, or unhealthy fats. These combinations can create a highly palatable and addictive taste, leading to overconsumption and ultimately weight gain. Additionally, some studies have suggested that certain flavor enhancers, such as artificial sweeteners, may disrupt the body's natural ability to regulate appetite and satiety, potentially leading to increased food cravings and overeating. In addition to their potential impact on weight, flavor enhancers have also been linked to negative effects on cardiovascular health. Some studies have found that certain flavor enhancers, such as MSG, may contribute to an increased risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. These additives have been shown to stimulate the release of certain hormones that can constrict blood vessels and raise blood pressure. Individuals with pre-existing cardiovascular conditions should be particularly cautious when consuming foods containing these additives. Furthermore, flavor enhancers can have a negative impact on digestive health. Some individuals may experience gastrointestinal symptoms, such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea, after consuming foods containing certain flavor enhancers. These additives can irritate the digestive system and disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, potentially leading to digestive discomfort and other gastrointestinal issues. It is also worth noting that some flavor enhancers, particularly artificial ones, have been associated with adverse effects on neurological health. For example, MSG has been linked to the development of headaches, migraines, and even neurological disorders in some individuals. While the exact mechanisms behind these effects are not fully understood, it is believed that certain flavor enhancers may overstimulate nerve cells in the brain, leading to these symptoms. Moreover, some flavor enhancers have been found to contain potentially harmful substances. For instance, certain caramel colorings used as flavor enhancers have been found to contain a compound called 4-methylimidazole, 4-MeI, which has been classified as a possible carcinogen. Long-term exposure to high levels of 4-MeI has been associated with an increased risk of certain cancers, such as lung cancer. It is important to read food labels carefully and avoid products that contain these potentially harmful additives. To minimize the health risks associated with flavor enhancers, it is advisable to choose whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. These foods naturally contain a wide range of flavors and do not require the addition of artificial enhancers. Additionally, cooking meals from scratch using fresh ingredients allows you to control the flavors without relying on additives. Experimenting with herbs, spices, and natural flavorings can help create delicious and satisfying meals without the need for artificial enhancers. In conclusion, while flavor enhancers may enhance the taste of food, they also come with potential health risks. Allergic reactions, weight gain, cardiovascular issues, digestive problems, neurological effects, and exposure to harmful substances are among the risks associated with these additives. It is important to be mindful of the ingredients in the foods we consume and opt for whole, unprocessed options whenever possible to minimize our exposure to these potentially harmful additives. 5.3 Notorious flavor enhancers to avoid. Flavor enhancers are additives that are commonly used in the food industry to intensify the taste and aroma of processed foods. While they may make our meals more enjoyable, some flavor enhancers have been linked to various health risks. In this section, we will explore some notorious flavor enhancers that you should avoid to protect your health. Monosodium glutamate, MSG. Monosodium glutamate, commonly known as MSG, is one of the most well-known flavor enhancers. It is often used in savory foods such as soups, snacks, and processed meats. MSG works by stimulating the taste buds and enhancing the umami flavor, which is often described as a savory or meaty taste. While the Food and Drug Administration (FDA) considers MSG to be safe for consumption, some individuals may experience adverse reactions to it. These reactions, known as MSG symptom complex or Chinese restaurant syndrome, can include headaches, flushing, sweating, and chest pain. Some people may also experience allergic reactions, such as hives or difficulty breathing, after consuming foods containing MSG. To avoid MSG, it is important to read food labels carefully. Look out for ingredients such as monosodium glutamate, glutamic acid, or hydrolyzed vegetable protein, as these may indicate the presence of MSG. Additionally, be cautious when dining out, as many restaurants use MSG in their dishes. Disodium inosinate and disodium guanylate. Disodium inosinate and disodium guanylate are flavor enhancers commonly used in conjunction with MSG to enhance the taste of processed foods. These additives are often found in snacks, instant noodles, and canned soups. While these flavor enhancers are generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, some individuals may experience adverse reactions. People with gout or a sensitivity to purines should be cautious, as disodium inosinate and disodium guanylate can contribute to increased levels of uric acid in the body. To avoid these additives, carefully read food labels and look for ingredients such as disodium inosinate and disodium guanylate. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible to minimize your exposure to these flavor enhancers. Autolyzed yeast extract. Autolyzed yeast extract is another flavor enhancer commonly used in processed foods. It is derived from yeast cells that have been broken down through a process called autolysis. Autolyzed yeast extract is often used in savory products such as soups, sauces, and snack foods. While autolyzed yeast extract is generally considered safe, it can be a source of hidden glutamate, which is the same component found in MSG. Therefore, individuals who are sensitive to MSG may also experience adverse reactions to autolyzed yeast extract. To avoid autolyzed yeast extract, carefully read food labels and look for this ingredient. If you are sensitive to MSG or have experienced adverse reactions in the past, it may be best to avoid foods containing autolyzed yeast extract. Hydrolyzed vegetable protein, HVP. Hydrolyzed vegetable protein, HVP, is a flavor enhancer derived from plant sources such as soy, corn, or wheat. It is commonly used in processed foods, including soups, sauces, and snack foods. HVP contains glutamate, which is the same component found in MSG. Therefore, individuals who are sensitive to MSG may also experience adverse reactions to HVP. Additionally, HVP may contain hidden sources of monosodium glutamate, as it is often produced through a process that involves the use of hydrochloric acid. To avoid HVP, carefully read food labels and look for ingredients such as hydrolyzed vegetable protein or hydrolyzed soy protein. If you are sensitive to MSG or have experienced adverse reactions in the past, it is best to avoid foods containing HVP. Natural and artificial flavors. While natural and artificial flavors are not necessarily flavor enhancers themselves, they are often used in processed foods to enhance taste. These flavors can be a blend of various chemicals, including flavor enhancers, to create a desired taste profile. The term, natural flavors, can be misleading, as it does not necessarily mean that the flavor is derived from natural sources. It simply indicates that the flavoring compounds used are derived from natural sources, but they may still undergo extensive processing and contain additives. Artificial flavors, on the other hand, are entirely synthetic and created in a laboratory. These flavors can be a combination of chemicals designed to mimic natural flavors. To avoid potential risks associated with natural and artificial flavors, it is best to opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. These foods are less likely to contain added flavors and are generally healthier options. By being aware of these notorious flavor enhancers and reading food labels carefully, you can make informed choices to avoid these additives and protect your health. Opting for whole, unprocessed foods and cooking meals from scratch using natural ingredients can help you enjoy flavorful meals without relying on potentially harmful additives. 5.4 Cooking Tips for Flavorful Meals Without Enhancers. When it comes to cooking flavorful meals without the use of flavor enhancers, there are plenty of natural and healthy alternatives that can elevate the taste of your dishes. By focusing on fresh ingredients, herbs, spices, and cooking techniques, you can create delicious meals that are free from dangerous food additives. Here are some cooking tips to help you achieve flavorful meals without relying on enhancers. 1. Use fresh ingredients. One of the best ways to enhance the flavor of your meals is to start with fresh, high-quality ingredients. Fresh fruits, vegetables, meats, and herbs have their own natural flavors that can add depth and complexity to your dishes. Opt for locally sourced and organic ingredients whenever possible to ensure the best taste and nutritional value. 2. Experiment with herbs and spices. Herbs and spices are excellent flavor boosters that can transform a simple dish into a culinary masterpiece. Experiment with different combinations of herbs and spices to create unique flavor profiles. Some popular options include basil, thyme, rosemary, oregano, cumin, paprika, turmeric, and cinnamon. Don't be afraid to get creative and try new combinations to find your favorite flavors. 3. Make homemade stocks and broths. Stocks and broths are the foundation of many flavorful dishes. Instead of using store-bought versions that may contain additives, make your own at home. Simmering bones, vegetables, and herbs for an extended period of time extracts the natural flavors and creates a rich and flavorful base for soups, stews, and sauces. You can make vegetable, chicken, or beef stock depending on your preferences. 4. Marinate and brine meats. Marinating and brining meats before cooking can infuse them with flavor and help tenderize them. Create your own marinades using a combination of herbs, spices, citrus juices, vinegar, and olive oil. Allow the meat to marinate for a few hours or overnight to maximize the flavor. Similarly, brining poultry or pork in a mixture of salt, sugar, and water can enhance the taste and juiciness of the meat. 5. Roast and sear for depth of flavor. Roasting and searing are cooking techniques that can add depth and complexity to your dishes. Roasting vegetables in the oven caramelizes their natural sugars, intensifying their flavors. Searing meats in a hot pan creates a flavorful crust and locks in the juices. These techniques can bring out the natural flavors of the ingredients without the need for enhancers. 6. Incorporate citrus juices and zests. Citrus juices and zests can brighten up the flavors of your dishes and add a refreshing twist. Squeeze fresh lemon, lime, or orange juice over your cooked dishes to enhance their taste. Additionally, the zest of citrus fruits contains aromatic oils that can provide a burst of flavor. Grate the zest and sprinkle it over salads, roasted vegetables, or grilled meats for an extra zing. 7. Slow cook for intense flavors. Slow cooking is a fantastic method for developing deep and intense flavors. Whether you're using a slow cooker, a Dutch oven, or a low-temperature oven, the extended cooking time allows the flavors to meld together and intensify. This technique is perfect for soups, stews, braises, and roasts. The result is tender, flavorful dishes that will impress your taste buds. 8. Enhance with healthy fats. Healthy fats like olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, and ghee can add richness and depth to your meals. Use them for sautéing, roasting, or drizzling over finished dishes to enhance the flavors. These fats also help to carry and distribute the flavors of herbs and spices throughout the dish. 9. Experiment with fermented foods. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and yogurt can add a tangy and complex flavor to your meals. These foods are rich in probiotics and can improve digestion while enhancing the taste of your dishes. Incorporate them into your recipes as condiments, dressings, or even as a side dish to add a unique twist. 10. Opt for homemade sauces and dressings. Store-bought sauces and dressings often contain artificial flavor enhancers. Instead, make your own at home using fresh ingredients. Create flavorful sauces by blending herbs, spices, garlic, and olive oil. Whip up delicious dressings using vinegar, lemon juice, herbs, and a touch of honey or mustard. Homemade sauces and dressings allow you to control the ingredients and customize the flavors to your liking. By following these cooking tips, you can create flavorful meals without relying on dangerous food additives. Embrace the natural flavors of fresh ingredients, herbs, and spices, and experiment with different cooking techniques to elevate the taste of your dishes. Your health and taste buds will thank you. 6. Emulsifiers and stabilizers. 6.1 The role of emulsifiers and stabilizers in food. Emulsifiers and stabilizers are commonly used in the food industry to improve the texture, appearance, and shelf life of various food products. These additives play a crucial role in creating a desirable consistency, preventing separation of ingredients, and maintaining the overall quality of processed foods. While emulsifiers and stabilizers may seem harmless, it is important to understand their potential health risks and the need to be cautious when consuming foods that contain these additives. Emulsifiers, creating stability in food. Emulsifiers are substances that help mix two or more ingredients that would otherwise separate, such as oil and water. They work by reducing the surface tension between the different components, allowing them to blend together smoothly and form a stable mixture. Emulsifiers are commonly used in a wide range of food products, including salad dressings, mayonnaise, ice cream, and baked goods. One of the most commonly used emulsifiers is lecithin, which is derived from soybeans or eggs. Lecithin helps stabilize the emulsion in various food products, preventing the separation of oil and water. It is considered safe for consumption in moderate amounts and is even found naturally in many foods. However, some individuals may have allergies or sensitivities to soy or eggs, so it is important to read food labels carefully if you have any dietary restrictions. Another commonly used emulsifier is mono and diglycerides, which are derived from vegetable oils. These additives are used to improve the texture and stability of processed foods, such as bread, margarine, and peanut butter. While mono and diglycerides are generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, some studies suggest that they may have negative effects on gut health and contribute to inflammation in certain individuals. It is important to note that more research is needed to fully understand the potential risks associated with these additives. Stabilizers, maintaining consistency and texture. Stabilizers are additives that help maintain the desired consistency, texture, and appearance of food products. They work by preventing the separation of ingredients, controlling crystallization, and improving the overall stability of the product. Stabilizers are commonly used in a wide range of processed foods, including dairy products, sauces, desserts, and beverages. One commonly used stabilizer is carrageenan, which is derived from red seaweed. Carrageenan is used to thicken and stabilize a variety of food products, including ice cream, yogurt, and chocolate milk. While carrageenan is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, there is some controversy surrounding its potential health effects. Some studies suggest that carrageenan may contribute to digestive issues and inflammation in certain individuals. It is important to note that the research on carrageenan is ongoing, and more studies are needed to fully understand its impact on human health. Another commonly used stabilizer is xanthan gum, which is produced by fermenting sugars with a specific type of bacteria. Xanthan gum is used to improve the texture and stability of a wide range of food products, including sauces, dressings, and gluten-free baked goods. It is generally considered safe for consumption, even for individuals with dietary restrictions such as gluten intolerance. However, some individuals may experience digestive issues or allergic reactions to xanthan gum, so it is important to be aware of any potential sensitivities. The need for caution. While emulsifiers and stabilizers play an important role in the food industry, it is crucial to be cautious when consuming foods that contain these additives. Some individuals may be more sensitive to certain emulsifiers and stabilizers, and they may experience adverse reactions or health issues as a result. It is always recommended to read food labels carefully and be aware of any potential allergies or sensitivities. Additionally, it is important to maintain a balanced and varied diet that includes whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. While some processed foods may contain emulsifiers and stabilizers, relying heavily on these products can lead to an imbalanced diet and potentially increase the risk of consuming excessive amounts of these additives. By focusing on whole foods and cooking from scratch, you can reduce your exposure to emulsifiers and stabilizers, as well as other potentially harmful food additives. In conclusion, emulsifiers and stabilizers play a crucial role in the food industry by improving the texture, appearance, and shelf life of processed foods. However, it is important to be cautious when consuming foods that contain these additives, as they may have potential health risks. By being aware of the common emulsifiers and stabilizers used in food products and reading food labels carefully, you can make informed choices about the foods you consume and prioritize a balanced and varied diet. 6.2 Potential health risks of emulsifiers and stabilizers. Emulsifiers and stabilizers are commonly used in the food industry to improve the texture, consistency, and shelf life of processed foods. These additives help to create a smooth and uniform texture, prevent separation of ingredients, and enhance the overall eating experience. However, there are potential health risks associated with the consumption of emulsifiers and stabilizers, especially when consumed in excessive amounts or over a prolonged period of time. One of the main concerns with emulsifiers and stabilizers is their impact on the gut microbiome. The gut microbiome refers to the trillions of microorganisms that reside in our digestive system and play a crucial role in maintaining our overall health. Research has shown that certain emulsifiers and stabilizers can disrupt the balance of the gut microbiome, leading to a condition known as dysbiosis. Dysbiosis occurs when there is an imbalance in the types and numbers of bacteria in the gut. This imbalance can have far-reaching effects on our health, as the gut microbiome is involved in various physiological processes, including digestion, immune function, and even mental health. Studies have linked dysbiosis to a range of health issues, including inflammatory bowel disease, obesity, metabolic syndrome, and even mental disorders such as depression and anxiety. One particular emulsifier that has received significant attention is called polysorbate 80. Polysorbate 80 is commonly used in ice creams, salad dressings, and baked goods to improve texture and prevent separation of ingredients. However, research has shown that polysorbate 80 can disrupt the gut barrier function, which is responsible for preventing harmful substances from entering the bloodstream. This disruption can lead to increased intestinal permeability, also known as leaky gut, allowing toxins and bacteria to enter the bloodstream and potentially trigger inflammation and immune responses. Another commonly used emulsifier is carrageenan, which is derived from red seaweed and often used in dairy products, processed meats, and even toothpaste. Carrageenan has been associated with gastrointestinal issues, including inflammation and irritation of the digestive tract. Studies have shown that carrageenan can induce intestinal inflammation in animals, leading to the development of colitis and other digestive disorders. In addition to their impact on the gut microbiome and gut barrier function, emulsifiers and stabilizers have also been linked to metabolic disorders. Research has shown that certain emulsifiers, such as carboxymethylcellulose (CMC) and polysorbate 60, can disrupt the balance of gut bacteria and promote the growth of harmful bacteria that are associated with obesity and metabolic syndrome. These additives have been shown to increase insulin resistance, promote weight gain, and alter lipid metabolism in animal studies. Furthermore, some emulsifiers and stabilizers have been found to have potential carcinogenic effects. For example, the emulsifier propylene glycol alginate (PGA) has been classified as a possible carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer (IARC). PGA is commonly used in beverages, salad dressings, and sauces to improve texture and stability. Studies have shown that PGA can induce DNA damage and promote the growth of cancer cells in animal models. It is important to note that the potential health risks associated with emulsifiers and stabilizers are still being studied, and more research is needed to fully understand their long-term effects on human health. However, based on the available evidence, it is advisable to limit the consumption of foods that contain these additives, especially if you have pre-existing gut issues or are at risk for metabolic disorders. To minimize your exposure to emulsifiers and stabilizers, it is recommended to opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. These foods are naturally free from additives and provide a wide range of nutrients that are essential for maintaining good health. When purchasing processed foods, carefully read the ingredient labels and choose products that are free from or contain minimal amounts of emulsifiers and stabilizers. In conclusion, while emulsifiers and stabilizers play a role in improving the texture and shelf life of processed foods, they also come with potential health risks. These additives can disrupt the gut microbiome, compromise gut barrier function, contribute to metabolic disorders, and even have carcinogenic effects. To prioritize your health, it is important to be aware of the potential risks and make informed choices about the foods you consume. 6.3 Common emulsifiers and stabilizers to be wary of. Emulsifiers and stabilizers are commonly used in the food industry to improve the texture, consistency, and shelf life of various products. While these additives may seem harmless, there are certain emulsifiers and stabilizers that have been linked to potential health risks. In this section, we will explore some of the common emulsifiers and stabilizers that you should be wary of when making food choices. 1. Polysorbate 80. Polysorbate 80 is a widely used emulsifier that can be found in a variety of processed foods, including ice cream, salad dressings, and baked goods. While it helps to improve the texture and stability of these products, studies have shown that polysorbate 80 may have negative effects on health. Research suggests that this emulsifier could disrupt the gut microbiota, leading to inflammation and increased permeability of the intestinal barrier. This disruption in gut health has been associated with various health issues, including inflammatory bowel disease and metabolic disorders. 2. Carrageenan. Carrageenan is a common stabilizer derived from red seaweed. It is often used in dairy products, such as ice cream, yogurt, and chocolate milk, to enhance their texture and prevent separation. However, there is growing concern about the potential health risks associated with carrageenan consumption. Studies have indicated that carrageenan may trigger inflammation in the digestive system, leading to gastrointestinal issues and even contributing to the development of certain cancers. It is important to note that not all forms of carrageenan are considered harmful, as there are different types with varying levels of safety. 3. Xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a popular stabilizer and thickening agent used in a wide range of food products, including sauces, dressings, and gluten-free baked goods. While it is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, some individuals may experience adverse effects from consuming xanthan gum. These effects can include digestive issues such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea. It is worth noting that these symptoms are more likely to occur in individuals with pre-existing digestive conditions, such as irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). 4. Sodium alginate. Sodium alginate is a natural stabilizer extracted from brown seaweed. It is commonly used in the food industry to create gels and improve the texture of various products, including ice cream, sauces, and processed meats. While sodium alginate is generally considered safe for consumption, some studies have suggested that excessive intake of this additive may have negative effects on mineral absorption. This is particularly relevant for individuals who rely heavily on processed foods containing sodium alginate as a significant part of their diet. 5. Guar gum. Guar gum is a thickening agent and stabilizer derived from the guar bean. It is commonly used in a variety of food products, including soups, sauces, and gluten-free baked goods. While guar gum is generally well tolerated, some individuals may experience digestive issues when consuming large amounts of this additive. These issues can include bloating, gas, and diarrhea. It is important to note that the majority of people can consume guar gum without any adverse effects, but those with pre-existing digestive conditions may be more sensitive to its effects. 6. Propylene glycol alginate (PGA). Propylene glycol alginate (PGA) is an emulsifier and stabilizer derived from algae. It is commonly used in salad dressings, beverages, and dairy products to improve texture and prevent separation. While PGA is considered safe for consumption, some individuals may be sensitive to this additive and experience allergic reactions or digestive issues. It is always important to read food labels and be aware of the presence of PGA if you have known sensitivities or allergies to algae or related substances. 7. Mono and diglycerides. Mono and diglycerides are emulsifiers commonly used in processed foods, including baked goods, margarine, and ice cream. These additives help to improve texture, increase shelf life, and prevent oil separation. While they are generally recognized as safe, some studies have suggested that mono and diglycerides may contribute to the development of cardiovascular diseases by increasing levels of LDL, bad cholesterol. It is important to note that the overall impact of these additives on health is still a topic of debate among researchers. It is essential to remember that the presence of these emulsifiers and stabilizers in food products does not automatically make them unsafe for consumption. The key is to be aware of their potential risks and make informed choices about the foods we consume. Opting for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible and reading food labels carefully can help you minimize your exposure to these additives. Additionally, if you have specific dietary concerns or sensitivities, consulting with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian can provide personalized guidance on navigating the world of dangerous food additives. 6.4 Emulsifier and stabilizer-free food choices. Emulsifiers and stabilizers are commonly used in the food industry to improve the texture, consistency, and shelf life of processed foods. However, some of these additives have been linked to various health concerns, including digestive issues, inflammation, and even chronic diseases. If you are looking to avoid emulsifiers and stabilizers in your diet, there are several food choices you can make to ensure a safer and healthier eating experience. Whole foods. One of the best ways to avoid emulsifiers and stabilizers is to focus on consuming whole, unprocessed foods. Fresh fruits, vegetables, lean meats, fish, whole grains, and legumes are all excellent choices that are naturally free from these additives. By opting for whole foods, you not only eliminate the risk of consuming harmful additives but also benefit from the nutritional value and natural flavors they offer. Homemade meals. Cooking your meals from scratch gives you complete control over the ingredients you use. By preparing your own meals, you can avoid processed foods that often contain emulsifiers and stabilizers. Instead, you can use natural ingredients like herbs, spices, and homemade sauces to enhance the flavor and texture of your dishes. Organic products. Choosing organic products can be another effective way to avoid emulsifiers and stabilizers. Organic foods are grown without the use of synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, or genetically modified organisms, GMOs. Many organic food brands also prioritize using natural ingredients and avoiding harmful additives, including emulsifiers and stabilizers. Read labels. When purchasing packaged foods, it is essential to read the ingredient labels carefully. Look for products that explicitly state they are free from emulsifiers and stabilizers. Avoid products that contain additives such as lecithin, mono and diglycerides, carrageenan, and xanthan gum, as these are commonly used emulsifiers and stabilizers. Choose natural alternatives. Instead of relying on processed foods, opt for natural alternatives that can provide similar functions without the need for emulsifiers and stabilizers. For example, instead of using store-bought salad dressings, make your own using olive oil and vinegar. Instead of using pre-packaged sauces, create your own using fresh ingredients and natural thickeners like arrowroot powder or cornstarch. Dairy and non-dairy options. Many dairy products, such as yogurt and ice cream, often contain emulsifiers and stabilizers to improve their texture and prevent separation. If you want to avoid these additives, consider choosing plain, unsweetened versions of these products or making your own at home. Additionally, there are now many non-dairy alternatives available that are free from emulsifiers and stabilizers, such as almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk. Freshly baked goods. When it comes to baked goods, many commercially produced items contain emulsifiers and stabilizers to extend their shelf life and improve texture. To enjoy emulsifier and stabilizer-free baked goods, consider visiting local bakeries or making your own at home. By using natural ingredients like butter, eggs, flour, and sugar, you can create delicious treats without the need for additives. Condiments and spreads. Condiments and spreads like mayonnaise, ketchup, and peanut butter often contain emulsifiers and stabilizers to maintain their consistency. To avoid these additives, look for organic or natural versions of these products that are free from artificial additives. Alternatively, you can make your own condiments and spreads using fresh ingredients and natural thickeners like mustard or honey. Frozen fruits and vegetables. Frozen fruits and vegetables are a convenient option for adding nutrition to your meals. While some frozen products may contain emulsifiers and stabilizers, there are many brands that offer frozen fruits and vegetables without any additives. Check the ingredient list to ensure that no emulsifiers or stabilizers have been added. Farmers markets. Visiting local farmers markets is an excellent way to find fresh, locally grown produce that is free from emulsifiers and stabilizers. Supporting local farmers not only ensures that you are getting high-quality, additive-free food but also contributes to the sustainability of your community. By making conscious choices and being mindful of the ingredients in the foods you consume, you can easily avoid emulsifiers and stabilizers in your diet. Opting for whole, unprocessed foods, cooking from scratch, and choosing natural alternatives will not only help you avoid harmful additives but also promote a healthier and more nutritious eating experience. 7. Antioxidants. 7.1 Understanding antioxidants in food. Antioxidants have gained significant attention in recent years due to their potential health benefits. These compounds are found in a variety of foods and are known for their ability to neutralize harmful free radicals in the body. While antioxidants are generally considered beneficial, it is important to understand their role and potential dangers when consumed in excessive amounts or in certain forms. What are antioxidants? Antioxidants are naturally occurring compounds that help protect the body against oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when there is an imbalance between the production of free radicals and the body's ability to neutralize them. Free radicals are highly reactive molecules that can damage cells and contribute to various health problems, including chronic diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and neurodegenerative disorders. Antioxidants work by donating electrons to free radicals, thereby neutralizing their harmful effects. They can be classified into different types, including vitamins such as vitamin C and vitamin E, minerals such as selenium and zinc, and phytochemicals such as flavonoids and carotenoids found in plant-based foods. The benefits of antioxidants. Consuming a diet rich in antioxidants has been associated with numerous health benefits. Some of the potential advantages include reduced risk of chronic diseases. Antioxidants help protect against cellular damage and inflammation, which are key factors in the development of chronic diseases. Studies have shown that diets high in antioxidants are associated with a lower risk of conditions such as heart disease, certain cancers, and age-related macular degeneration. Protection against aging. Oxidative stress is believed to contribute to the aging process. Antioxidants can help counteract the effects of free radicals, potentially slowing down the aging process and promoting healthier skin. Enhanced immune function. Antioxidants play a crucial role in supporting a healthy immune system. They help protect immune cells from damage and promote their optimal functioning, which is essential for fighting off infections and diseases. Brain health. Some antioxidants, such as flavonoids and polyphenols, have been shown to have neuroprotective properties. They may help reduce the risk of cognitive decline and improve brain function. Potential dangers of antioxidants. While antioxidants are generally considered beneficial, it is important to note that excessive intake of certain antioxidants or consuming them in certain forms may have potential risks. Here are some factors to consider. Supplement overuse. Taking high-dose antioxidant supplements, especially in isolated forms, may not provide the same benefits as obtaining antioxidants from whole foods. In some cases, excessive intake of antioxidant supplements can have adverse effects and may even increase the risk of certain diseases. It is always best to obtain antioxidants from a balanced diet rather than relying solely on supplements. Interaction with medications. Some antioxidants, particularly in supplement form, can interact with certain medications. For example, vitamin E supplements may interfere with blood-thinning medications, and high doses of vitamin C may affect the absorption of certain drugs. It is important to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any antioxidant supplements, especially if you are taking medications. Pro-oxidant effects. In certain situations, antioxidants can act as pro-oxidants, meaning they can generate free radicals instead of neutralizing them. This can occur when antioxidants are present in excessive amounts or when they interact with specific conditions in the body. For example, high doses of vitamin E or beta-carotene supplements have been associated with increased risks of certain cancers in some studies. Food additives. Some food additives, such as synthetic antioxidants like butylated hydroxyanisole (BHA) and butylated hydroxytoluene (BHT), are used to prevent spoilage and extend the shelf life of processed foods. While these additives are generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, there have been concerns about their potential health effects when consumed in large amounts or over a long period. Balancing antioxidant intake. To ensure the benefits of antioxidants without the potential risks, it is important to maintain a balanced approach. Here are some tips to help you achieve a healthy balance. Focus on whole foods. Instead of relying on supplements, aim to obtain antioxidants from a varied diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. These foods provide a wide range of antioxidants along with other essential nutrients. Variety is key. Different antioxidants have different functions and benefits. To maximize the benefits, consume a variety of antioxidant-rich foods. Include a colorful assortment of fruits and vegetables in your meals to ensure a diverse range of antioxidants. Avoid excessive supplementation. Unless specifically recommended by a healthcare professional, it is generally best to obtain antioxidants from food sources rather than relying on supplements. If you do choose to take antioxidant supplements, follow the recommended dosage and consult with a healthcare professional. Be mindful of food additives. While the use of food additives is regulated, it is still important to be mindful of their presence in processed foods. Read food labels and choose whole, minimally processed foods whenever possible to minimize exposure to synthetic antioxidants and other potentially harmful additives. By understanding the role of antioxidants in food and being aware of potential risks, you can make informed choices to incorporate them into your diet in a safe and balanced manner. Remember, moderation and variety are key when it comes to reaping the benefits of antioxidants while minimizing potential dangers. 7.2 The potential dangers of antioxidants. Antioxidants have gained a reputation for their health benefits, and they are often promoted as essential components of a healthy diet. These compounds are believed to protect our bodies against the damaging effects of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause oxidative stress and contribute to various health problems, including chronic diseases like cancer, heart disease, and neurodegenerative disorders. While antioxidants are naturally present in many foods, such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains, they are also commonly added to processed foods and dietary supplements. The idea behind adding antioxidants to these products is to enhance their nutritional value and extend their shelf life. However, it is important to understand that not all antioxidants are created equal, and some may pose potential dangers to our health. One of the main concerns with antioxidants is the possibility of excessive intake. While it is true that our bodies need a certain amount of antioxidants to maintain optimal health, consuming excessive amounts can have negative effects. Some studies have suggested that high doses of certain antioxidants may actually promote the growth of cancer cells instead of preventing them. This is particularly true for synthetic antioxidants, which are often used in processed foods and supplements. Another potential danger of antioxidants is their interaction with certain medications. Some antioxidants, such as vitamin E and vitamin C, can interfere with the effectiveness of certain drugs, including chemotherapy medications and blood thinners. This can lead to reduced efficacy of the medications and potentially harmful consequences for individuals who rely on them for their health conditions. Furthermore, it is important to note that not all antioxidants are safe for everyone. Some individuals may have allergies or sensitivities to specific antioxidants, which can lead to adverse reactions. For example, some people may experience allergic reactions to certain plant-based antioxidants, such as those found in berries or citrus fruits. It is crucial to be aware of any potential allergies or sensitivities and consult with a healthcare professional before consuming foods or supplements high in antioxidants. Additionally, the source of antioxidants can also play a role in their potential dangers. Natural antioxidants found in whole foods are generally considered safe and beneficial. However, synthetic antioxidants, such as butylated hydroxyanisole (BHA) and butylated hydroxytoluene (BHT), have raised concerns due to their potential carcinogenic properties. These synthetic antioxidants are commonly used in processed foods, such as snacks, cereals, and baked goods, to prevent spoilage and extend shelf life. While they are approved for use by regulatory authorities, some studies have suggested a link between these synthetic antioxidants and an increased risk of cancer. Moreover, the excessive consumption of antioxidant supplements has also been associated with potential dangers. Many people turn to dietary supplements to boost their antioxidant intake, believing that more is better. However, studies have shown that high-dose antioxidant supplements, particularly in the form of isolated compounds like beta-carotene or vitamin E, may actually increase the risk of certain diseases. For example, research has indicated that high-dose beta-carotene supplements may increase the risk of lung cancer in smokers. It is important to approach antioxidants with caution and strive for a balanced approach to their consumption. Instead of relying solely on supplements or processed foods fortified with synthetic antioxidants, it is advisable to focus on obtaining antioxidants from natural, whole food sources. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains can provide a wide range of antioxidants along with other essential nutrients, promoting overall health and well-being. In conclusion, while antioxidants are generally beneficial for our health, it is crucial to be aware of the potential dangers associated with their consumption. Excessive intake, interactions with medications, allergies or sensitivities, and the source of antioxidants can all contribute to their potential risks. It is important to consult with healthcare professionals, read labels carefully, and prioritize obtaining antioxidants from natural, whole food sources to ensure a safe and balanced approach to their consumption. 7.3 Common antioxidants to approach with caution. Antioxidants are compounds that help protect our bodies from the damaging effects of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause oxidative stress and contribute to various health problems. While antioxidants are generally beneficial for our health, it's important to approach certain antioxidants with caution, as they may have potential risks and side effects when consumed in excessive amounts or by certain individuals. Here are some common antioxidants that you should be aware of and approach with caution. 1. Beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a pigment found in many fruits and vegetables, such as carrots, sweet potatoes, and spinach. It is converted into vitamin A in the body and is known for its antioxidant properties. However, excessive intake of beta-carotene through supplements has been associated with an increased risk of lung cancer in smokers. It's important to obtain beta-carotene from natural food sources rather than relying on supplements. 2. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant found in various foods, including nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. It plays a crucial role in protecting our cells from oxidative damage. While vitamin E is generally safe when consumed through food sources, high-dose vitamin E supplements have been linked to an increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke. It's best to obtain vitamin E from a balanced diet rather than relying on supplements. 3. Vitamin C. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, is a water-soluble antioxidant found in citrus fruits, berries, and leafy greens. It is essential for the growth and repair of tissues and helps boost the immune system. While vitamin C is generally safe, excessive intake through supplements may cause digestive issues such as diarrhea and stomach cramps. It's best to obtain vitamin C from natural food sources rather than relying on supplements, unless specifically recommended by a healthcare professional. 4. Selenium. Selenium is a trace mineral that acts as an antioxidant in the body. It is found in foods like Brazil nuts, seafood, and whole grains. Selenium plays a crucial role in thyroid function and immune system health. However, excessive intake of selenium through supplements can lead to selenosis, a condition characterized by hair loss, nail brittleness, and gastrointestinal disturbances. It's important to obtain selenium from a balanced diet and avoid excessive supplementation. 5. Resveratrol. Resveratrol is a natural antioxidant found in grapes, red wine, and certain berries. It has gained attention for its potential health benefits, including anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. While resveratrol is generally safe when consumed through food sources, high-dose supplements may interact with certain medications and have potential side effects. It's best to consume resveratrol in moderation through natural food sources. 6. Coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10 (CoQ10) is an antioxidant that plays a vital role in energy production within our cells. It is found in organ meats, fatty fish, and whole grains. CoQ10 supplements are often marketed for their potential benefits in heart health and energy production. However, high-dose CoQ10 supplementation may cause digestive upset and interact with certain medications. It's important to consult with a healthcare professional before starting CoQ10 supplements. 7. Lycopene. Lycopene is a pigment responsible for the red color in tomatoes, watermelon, and other fruits. It is a powerful antioxidant that has been associated with a reduced risk of certain cancers, particularly prostate cancer. While lycopene is generally safe when consumed through food sources, high-dose lycopene supplements may cause gastrointestinal issues and interact with certain medications. It's best to obtain lycopene from natural food sources. 8. Polyphenols. Polyphenols are a diverse group of antioxidants found in various plant-based foods, including fruits, vegetables, tea, and cocoa. They have been associated with numerous health benefits, including reduced inflammation and improved heart health. While polyphenols are generally safe, excessive intake through supplements may have potential side effects and interact with certain medications. It's best to obtain polyphenols from a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and other plant-based foods. It's important to note that the potential risks and side effects associated with these antioxidants are primarily related to excessive intake through supplements, rather than through natural food sources. A balanced diet that includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins will provide you with a wide range of antioxidants without the need for excessive supplementation. If you have any specific health concerns or are considering taking antioxidant supplements, it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional who can provide personalized advice based on your individual needs and medical history. 7.4 Balancing antioxidant intake for optimal health. Antioxidants are compounds found in various foods that help protect our bodies against the damaging effects of free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can cause oxidative stress and damage to our cells, leading to various health problems such as inflammation, heart disease, and cancer. While antioxidants are essential for our overall health, it is important to strike a balance in their intake to ensure optimal health benefits. The importance of antioxidants. Antioxidants play a crucial role in maintaining our health by neutralizing free radicals and preventing oxidative damage. They help protect our cells, DNA, and other important molecules from the harmful effects of oxidative stress. Antioxidants also support our immune system, reduce inflammation, and promote healthy aging. Common antioxidants to approach with caution. While antioxidants are generally beneficial for our health, it is important to approach certain antioxidants with caution. Here are some common antioxidants that may have potential risks if consumed in excessive amounts. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect our cells from oxidative damage. However, consuming high doses of vitamin E supplements may increase the risk of bleeding and interfere with blood clotting in some individuals. It is generally recommended to obtain vitamin E from natural food sources such as nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils rather than relying solely on supplements. Beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a precursor to vitamin A and is found in many fruits and vegetables. While beta-carotene is generally safe when consumed through food sources, high-dose beta-carotene supplements have been associated with an increased risk of lung cancer in smokers. It is best to obtain beta-carotene from natural food sources like carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. Selenium. Selenium is a trace mineral that acts as an antioxidant in the body. While selenium is essential for our health, excessive intake of selenium supplements can lead to toxicity. It is important to obtain selenium from natural food sources like Brazil nuts, seafood, and whole grains rather than relying on supplements. Resveratrol. Resveratrol is a natural compound found in grapes, berries, and red wine. It has gained attention for its potential health benefits, including its antioxidant properties. However, high doses of resveratrol supplements may interact with certain medications and have hormonal effects. It is best to consume resveratrol in moderation through natural food sources. Balancing antioxidant intake. To ensure optimal health benefits from antioxidants, it is important to strike a balance in their intake. Here are some tips to help you maintain a balanced antioxidant intake. Focus on a varied diet. Instead of relying on specific antioxidant supplements, aim for a diverse and balanced diet that includes a wide range of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. Different foods contain different types and amounts of antioxidants, so consuming a variety of foods will help ensure you get a broad spectrum of antioxidants. Moderation is key. While antioxidants are beneficial, excessive intake of any nutrient can have negative effects. Avoid relying solely on supplements and instead focus on obtaining antioxidants from natural food sources. If you choose to take antioxidant supplements, consult with a healthcare professional to determine the appropriate dosage for your specific needs. Consider individual needs. The optimal intake of antioxidants may vary depending on individual factors such as age, sex, overall health, and specific health conditions. It is important to consider your individual needs and consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian for personalized advice. Combine antioxidants with other healthy habits. Antioxidants work synergistically with other nutrients and healthy lifestyle habits. Incorporate regular physical activity, adequate sleep, stress management techniques, and a well-balanced diet to support overall health and maximize the benefits of antioxidants. Conclusion. Antioxidants are essential for our overall health and play a crucial role in protecting our cells from oxidative damage. While it is important to include antioxidants in our diet, it is equally important to strike a balance in their intake. By focusing on a varied diet, consuming antioxidants in moderation, considering individual needs, and combining antioxidants with other healthy habits, we can optimize our antioxidant intake and support our overall well-being. Remember, a balanced approach is key to reaping the benefits of antioxidants for optimal health. 8. Thickeners and binders. 8.1 The purpose and risks of thickeners and binders. Thickeners and binders are commonly used in the food industry to improve the texture, consistency, and stability of various food products. These additives play a crucial role in enhancing the sensory experience of food by creating a desirable mouthfeel and preventing separation or spoilage. However, it is important to be aware of the potential risks associated with the use of thickeners and binders in our food. The purpose of thickeners and binders. Thickeners and binders are substances that are added to food to modify its viscosity, texture, or stability. They are used in a wide range of food products, including sauces, soups, dressings, desserts, and processed meats. These additives serve several purposes. Texture enhancement. Thickeners and binders contribute to the desired texture of food products. They can create a smooth, creamy consistency in sauces and dressings or add thickness and body to soups and stews. Stability. These additives help prevent separation or phase separation in food products. They can stabilize emulsions, suspensions, and foams, ensuring that the components of a product remain well mixed and evenly distributed. Moisture retention. Thickeners and binders can help retain moisture in food, preventing it from drying out during processing or storage. This is particularly important in baked goods and processed meats. Improved shelf life. By enhancing stability and moisture retention, thickeners and binders can extend the shelf life of food products, reducing the risk of spoilage and waste. Risks associated with thickeners and binders. While thickeners and binders serve important functions in the food industry, some of them may pose potential risks to human health. It is crucial to be aware of these risks and make informed choices about the food products we consume. Here are some of the risks associated with the use of thickeners and binders. Allergic reactions. Some thickeners and binders, such as carrageenan and xanthan gum, have been reported to cause allergic reactions in certain individuals. These reactions can range from mild symptoms like skin rashes and itching to more severe reactions like difficulty breathing or anaphylaxis. Digestive issues. Certain thickeners and binders, such as guar gum and cellulose gum, can be difficult to digest for some people. They may cause gastrointestinal discomfort, including bloating, gas, and diarrhea, especially when consumed in large quantities. Potential contaminants. Thickeners and binders derived from natural sources, such as seaweed or plants, may carry the risk of contamination with heavy metals, pesticides, or other harmful substances. It is important to ensure that these additives come from reputable sources and undergo rigorous testing for safety. Impact on nutrient absorption. Some thickeners and binders, like modified food starches, may interfere with the absorption of certain nutrients in the digestive system. This can potentially lead to nutrient deficiencies if consumed in excessive amounts or on a regular basis. Weight gain. Certain thickeners and binders, such as maltodextrin and cornstarch, are high in calories and can contribute to weight gain when consumed in excess. These additives are often found in processed foods and can add unnecessary calories without providing significant nutritional value. Making informed choices. To minimize the risks associated with thickeners and binders, it is important to make informed choices about the food products we consume. Here are some tips to help you navigate the world of thickeners and binders. Read labels. Take the time to read food labels carefully. Look for common thickeners and binders such as carrageenan, xanthan gum, guar gum, cellulose gum, modified food starches, maltodextrin, and cornstarch. Be aware of their potential risks and consider alternative options if necessary. Choose natural alternatives. Whenever possible, opt for foods that use natural thickeners and binders. For example, agar-agar, arrowroot powder, and chia seeds can be used as natural alternatives to gelatin or cornstarch. Moderation is key. While some thickeners and binders may be safe in small amounts, it is important to consume them in moderation. Avoid excessive consumption of processed foods that are high in these additives. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how your body reacts to certain thickeners and binders. If you experience any adverse effects, such as digestive issues or allergic reactions, consider avoiding or reducing your intake of foods containing those additives. Cook from scratch. One of the best ways to avoid thickeners and binders is to cook meals from scratch using whole, unprocessed ingredients. This allows you to have full control over the ingredients you use and ensures a healthier and safer meal. By being aware of the purpose and risks of thickeners and binders, you can make informed choices about the food products you consume. Remember to prioritize whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible and opt for natural alternatives to minimize your exposure to potentially harmful additives. 8.2 Common thickeners and binders to be aware of. Thickeners and binders are commonly used in the food industry to improve the texture, stability, and appearance of various products. These additives help to create a desired consistency, prevent separation, and enhance the overall eating experience. However, not all thickeners and binders are safe for consumption. In this section, we will explore some of the common thickeners and binders that you should be aware of and cautious about when making food choices. 1. Carrageenan. Carrageenan is a widely used thickener and stabilizer derived from red seaweed. It is commonly found in dairy products, such as ice cream, yogurt, and chocolate milk, as well as in processed meats, sauces, and desserts. While carrageenan is considered natural, there is growing concern about its safety. Studies have linked carrageenan consumption to gastrointestinal issues, including inflammation, ulcerations, and even colon cancer in animal models. It is believed that carrageenan triggers an immune response in the gut, leading to these adverse effects. Although the evidence is not conclusive in humans, it is advisable to limit your intake of carrageenan-containing products, especially if you have a sensitive digestive system. 2. Xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a popular thickening agent and stabilizer used in a wide range of food products, including dressings, sauces, bakery items, and gluten-free products. It is derived from the fermentation of sugars by the bacteria Xanthomonas campestris. While xanthan gum is generally considered safe for consumption, some individuals may experience digestive issues when consuming large amounts. These can include bloating, gas, and diarrhea. If you have a sensitive stomach or a known sensitivity to xanthan gum, it is advisable to read food labels carefully and avoid products that contain this additive. 3. Guar gum. Guar gum is another commonly used thickener and binder derived from the guar bean. It is often found in baked goods, dairy products, sauces, and dressings. Guar gum is known for its ability to increase viscosity and improve texture. Although guar gum is generally recognized as safe, it can cause digestive issues in some individuals. Similar to xanthan gum, consuming large amounts of guar gum may lead to bloating, gas, and diarrhea. If you have a sensitive digestive system or a known sensitivity to guar gum, it is best to limit your consumption of products that contain this additive. 4. Cellulose gum. Cellulose gum, also known as carboxymethylcellulose (CMC), is a common thickener and stabilizer used in a variety of food products, including ice cream, sauces, and processed meats. It is derived from cellulose, a naturally occurring component of plant cell walls. While cellulose gum is generally considered safe for consumption, there have been reports of gastrointestinal side effects in some individuals. These can include bloating, gas, and diarrhea. If you have a sensitive stomach or a known sensitivity to cellulose gum, it is advisable to be cautious and limit your intake of products that contain this additive. 5. Modified food starch. Modified food starch is a versatile thickening agent and binder used in a wide range of processed foods, including soups, sauces, gravies, and desserts. It is derived from various sources, such as corn, potato, and tapioca. The term, modified, indicates that the starch has been chemically or physically altered to improve its functionality. While modified food starch is generally considered safe, it is important to note that the specific modification process can vary, and some individuals may have sensitivities to certain types of modified starches. If you have any known allergies or sensitivities, it is advisable to read food labels carefully and avoid products that contain modified food starch. 6. Gelatin. Gelatin is a protein-based thickener and binder derived from animal collagen, typically from the skin, bones, and connective tissues of pigs and cows. It is commonly used in desserts, gummy candies, marshmallows, and some dairy products. While gelatin is generally safe for consumption, it is important to note that it is derived from animal sources. Therefore, it may not be suitable for individuals following a vegetarian or vegan diet. Additionally, some individuals may have religious or cultural restrictions on consuming gelatin. If you have any dietary restrictions or preferences, it is advisable to check food labels and choose products that align with your needs. Conclusion. Thickeners and binders play a significant role in the food industry, but it is important to be aware of the potential risks associated with certain additives. Carrageenan, xanthan gum, guar gum, cellulose gum, modified food starch, and gelatin are some of the common thickeners and binders that you should be cautious about when making food choices. While these additives are generally recognized as safe, some individuals may experience digestive issues or have specific dietary restrictions that require them to avoid certain thickeners and binders. It is always advisable to read food labels carefully, be aware of your own sensitivities or dietary preferences, and choose products that align with your needs for a safer and healthier diet. 8.3 Health effects of excessive thickeners and binders. Thickeners and binders are commonly used in the food industry to improve the texture, stability, and appearance of various products. These additives help to create a desired consistency, prevent separation, and enhance the overall eating experience. However, excessive consumption of thickeners and binders can have negative health effects. In this section, we will explore the potential risks associated with these additives and how to minimize their impact on your health. Digestive issues. One of the primary concerns with excessive consumption of thickeners and binders is their impact on digestion. These additives can interfere with the normal functioning of the digestive system, leading to various digestive issues. Some individuals may experience bloating, gas, stomach discomfort, and even diarrhea as a result of consuming foods high in thickeners and binders. Thickeners and binders, such as guar gum, xanthan gum, and carrageenan, are known to have a high water holding capacity. When consumed in excess, they can absorb water in the digestive tract, causing an increase in stool bulk and potentially leading to loose stools or diarrhea. This can be particularly problematic for individuals with sensitive digestive systems or those who already suffer from digestive disorders like irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). Nutrient absorption interference. Another concern with excessive consumption of thickeners and binders is their potential to interfere with nutrient absorption. These additives can bind to certain nutrients, making them less available for absorption in the body. This can lead to nutrient deficiencies over time, as the body may not be able to effectively utilize the essential vitamins and minerals present in the food. For example, some thickeners and binders, such as cellulose gum and methylcellulose, have been found to bind to minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc. When these minerals are bound to the additives, they are less likely to be absorbed by the body, potentially leading to deficiencies if the diet is consistently high in these additives. Allergic reactions. Thickeners and binders can also trigger allergic reactions in some individuals. While allergies to these additives are relatively rare, they can occur, especially in individuals who are already prone to food allergies or sensitivities. Allergic reactions can manifest as skin rashes, hives, itching, swelling, or even more severe symptoms like difficulty breathing or anaphylaxis. Some common thickeners and binders, such as carrageenan and modified food starch, have been associated with allergic reactions in susceptible individuals. It is important to read food labels carefully and be aware of any known allergies or sensitivities to these additives. Weight gain and obesity. Excessive consumption of foods high in thickeners and binders can also contribute to weight gain and obesity. These additives are often used to create a thicker, creamier texture in various processed foods, such as soups, sauces, and desserts. However, they do not provide any significant nutritional value and can add unnecessary calories to the diet. Furthermore, thickeners and binders can affect satiety signals in the body, leading to overeating. Since these additives can alter the texture and consistency of foods, they may not provide the same level of satisfaction and fullness as whole, unprocessed foods. This can result in increased calorie intake and a higher risk of weight gain over time. Minimizing the impact. While thickeners and binders can have negative health effects when consumed in excess, it is important to note that they are generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities when used within recommended limits. However, if you are concerned about the potential risks associated with these additives, there are steps you can take to minimize their impact on your health. Read food labels, familiarize yourself with the names of common thickeners and binders, and check food labels for their presence. This will help you make informed choices and avoid products that contain excessive amounts of these additives. Choose whole, unprocessed foods. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. These foods are naturally free from thickeners and binders, and they provide a wide range of essential nutrients without the potential negative health effects. Cook from scratch. By preparing meals at home using fresh ingredients, you have full control over the additives you use. Experiment with natural thickeners and binders like arrowroot powder, chia seeds, or flaxseed meal to achieve the desired texture in your recipes. Practice moderation. If you do consume processed foods that contain thickeners and binders, do so in moderation. Balancing your diet with a variety of whole foods will help minimize the potential risks associated with these additives. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how your body reacts to foods containing thickeners and binders. If you notice any digestive issues or allergic reactions, consider eliminating or reducing your intake of these additives. Remember, maintaining a balanced and varied diet is key to overall health and well-being. While thickeners and binders can be found in many processed foods, being mindful of their potential risks and making informed choices can help you navigate the world of dangerous food additives more effectively. 8.4 Cooking Tips for Natural Thickeners and Binders. When it comes to cooking, thickeners and binders play a crucial role in creating the desired texture and consistency of various dishes. However, many commercial thickeners and binders contain dangerous additives that can have negative effects on our health. To avoid these risks, it is important to opt for natural alternatives that can provide the same thickening and binding properties without compromising our well-being. In this section, we will explore some cooking tips for using natural thickeners and binders in your recipes. 1. Arrowroot powder. Arrowroot powder is a versatile natural thickener that can be used in a variety of dishes. It is derived from the root of the arrowroot plant and is known for its ability to create a smooth texture without altering the taste of the food. To use arrowroot powder as a thickener, mix it with a small amount of cold water to create a slurry before adding it to your recipe. This will prevent clumping and ensure even distribution. Arrowroot powder works well in sauces, gravies, and soups. 2. Cornstarch. Cornstarch is a common natural thickener that is widely available and easy to use. It is made from the endosperm of corn kernels and is a great option for thickening sauces, puddings, and pie fillings. To use cornstarch as a thickener, mix it with a small amount of cold water to create a slurry before adding it to your recipe. It is important to note that cornstarch should be added towards the end of the cooking process, as prolonged cooking can cause it to break down and lose its thickening properties. 3. Chia seeds. Chia seeds are not only a great source of omega-3 fatty acids and fiber but also an excellent natural binder. When mixed with liquid, chia seeds form a gel-like substance that can be used to thicken sauces, dressings, and even baked goods. To use chia seeds as a binder, simply mix them with water and let them sit for a few minutes until they form a gel. This gel can then be added to your recipe to help bind the ingredients together. 4. Flaxseed meal. Flaxseed meal is another natural binder that can be used in a variety of recipes. It is made by grinding flax seeds into a fine powder and is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. To use flaxseed meal as a binder, mix it with water and let it sit for a few minutes until it thickens. This mixture can then be added to your recipe to help bind the ingredients together. Flaxseed meal works well in baked goods, such as bread and muffins. 5. Psyllium husk. Psyllium husk is a natural fiber that can be used as a thickener and binder in cooking. It is derived from the seeds of the Plantago ovata plant and is known for its ability to absorb water and create a gel-like substance. To use psyllium husk as a thickener or binder, mix it with a small amount of liquid and let it sit for a few minutes until it thickens. This mixture can then be added to your recipe to achieve the desired texture and consistency. 6. Gelatin. Gelatin is a natural thickener and binder that is derived from animal collagen. It is commonly used in desserts, such as jellies and mousses, to create a smooth and creamy texture. To use gelatin as a thickener or binder, dissolve it in a small amount of hot liquid before adding it to your recipe. It is important to note that gelatin is not suitable for vegetarian or vegan diets, as it is derived from animal sources. 7. Agar-agar. Agar-agar is a natural thickener and binder that is derived from seaweed. It is a popular alternative to gelatin for those following a vegetarian or vegan diet. Agar-agar is available in powder or flake form and can be used in a variety of recipes, including desserts, sauces, and jellies. To use agar-agar as a thickener or binder, dissolve it in hot liquid and let it cool and set. Agar-agar has a stronger gelling effect than gelatin, so it is important to use it in the appropriate quantities. 8. Vegetable purees. Vegetable purees can also be used as natural thickeners and binders in cooking. Purees made from starchy vegetables like potatoes, sweet potatoes, and squash can add thickness and creaminess to soups, sauces, and casseroles. Simply cook the vegetables until they are soft, then blend them until smooth. These purees can be added to your recipes to achieve the desired texture and consistency. 9. Reduction. Another natural way to thicken sauces and gravies is through reduction. By simmering the liquid over low heat, you can evaporate the excess moisture and concentrate the flavors, resulting in a thicker sauce. This method works well for dishes like stews, braises, and reductions. Just be mindful of the cooking time to prevent over-reduction and ensure that the flavors are well balanced. 10. Beurre Meunier. Beurre Meunier is a classic French technique used to thicken sauces and soups. It involves mixing equal parts of softened butter and flour to create a paste. This paste is then added to the hot liquid and whisked until it thickens. Beurre Meunier is a quick and effective way to thicken sauces and can be used in a variety of recipes. By incorporating these natural thickeners and binders into your cooking, you can avoid the risks associated with commercial additives while still achieving the desired texture and consistency in your dishes. Experiment with these alternatives and discover new ways to create delicious and healthy meals. 9. Texturizers. 9.1 Understanding texturizers in food. Texturizers are food additives that are used to modify the texture and consistency of food products. They are commonly added to improve the mouthfeel, stability, and overall sensory experience of various food items. Texturizers can be found in a wide range of processed foods, including sauces, dressings, baked goods, dairy products, and beverages. The primary function of texturizers is to enhance the texture of food by providing thickness, viscosity, or gel-like properties. They can also improve the stability and shelf life of products by preventing separation or syneresis. Texturizers are often used in combination with other additives to achieve the desired texture and quality of the final product. There are several different types of texturizers used in the food industry, each with its own unique properties and applications. Some of the most commonly used texturizers include starches. Starches are widely used as texturizers due to their ability to thicken and stabilize food products. They are derived from various sources such as corn, wheat, tapioca, and potatoes. Starches can be modified to have different properties, including instant thickening, freeze-thaw stability, and resistance to acid or heat. Gums, such as guar gum, xanthan gum, and locust bean gum, are natural texturizers derived from plants. They are highly effective in increasing viscosity and providing a smooth and creamy texture to food products. Gums are commonly used in dairy alternatives, salad dressings, and gluten-free baked goods. Pectin. Pectin is a naturally occurring texturizer found in fruits, particularly in citrus fruits and apples. It is commonly used in jams, jellies, and fruit fillings to provide a gel-like consistency. Pectin can also be used as a stabilizer in dairy products and as a fat replacer in low-fat spreads. Carrageenan. Carrageenan is a seaweed-derived texturizer that is used to improve the texture and stability of a wide range of food products. It is commonly found in dairy products, such as ice cream and yogurt, as well as in processed meats and sauces. Carrageenan can provide a smooth and creamy texture and prevent the separation of ingredients. While texturizers play an important role in the food industry, it is essential to be aware of the potential health risks associated with their consumption. Some texturizers, especially those derived from genetically modified sources or processed using harsh chemicals, may have adverse effects on health. Additionally, certain individuals may be sensitive or allergic to specific texturizers, leading to digestive issues or allergic reactions. One texturizer that has raised concerns is carrageenan. Although it is derived from a natural source, some studies have suggested that it may have inflammatory properties and could potentially contribute to digestive issues in certain individuals. However, the safety of carrageenan is still a topic of debate, and regulatory authorities have deemed it safe for consumption in moderate amounts. Another texturizer to be cautious of is modified starches. These starches undergo chemical or physical modifications to enhance their functionality. While they are generally considered safe, some modified starches may contain residual chemicals or allergens that could pose a risk to sensitive individuals. To minimize the potential risks associated with texturizers, it is important to read food labels carefully and choose products that use natural or minimally processed texturizers. Opting for organic or non-GMO certified products can also help reduce exposure to genetically modified texturizers. Additionally, individuals with known sensitivities or allergies to specific texturizers should avoid consuming foods that contain them. It is worth noting that texturizers are not inherently harmful, and many of them have been deemed safe for consumption by regulatory authorities. However, as with any food additive, moderation and informed choices are key to maintaining a healthy and balanced diet. By understanding the role and potential risks of texturizers, consumers can make more informed decisions about the foods they consume and minimize their exposure to potentially harmful additives. 9.2 The potential health risks of texturizers. Texturizers are food additives that are used to modify the texture and consistency of food products. They are commonly added to improve the mouthfeel, stability, and appearance of processed foods. While texturizers may enhance the sensory experience of consuming certain foods, it is important to be aware of the potential health risks associated with their consumption. Digestive issues. One of the primary concerns with texturizers is their impact on digestion. Some texturizers, such as carrageenan and guar gum, have been linked to digestive problems including bloating, gas, and diarrhea. These additives can disrupt the natural balance of gut bacteria and may cause inflammation in the digestive tract, leading to discomfort and digestive distress. Allergic reactions. Texturizers derived from certain sources, such as soy or wheat, can trigger allergic reactions in individuals with sensitivities or allergies to these ingredients. For example, soy lecithin, a commonly used texturizer, can cause allergic reactions ranging from mild symptoms like hives and itching to more severe reactions like difficulty breathing and anaphylaxis. It is crucial for individuals with known allergies to carefully read food labels and avoid products containing texturizers derived from allergenic sources. Increased caloric intake. Some texturizers, such as maltodextrin and modified starches, are used as bulking agents to add volume and texture to food products. These additives can increase the caloric content of foods without providing significant nutritional value. Consuming foods with high levels of texturizers may contribute to weight gain and obesity if not balanced with a healthy diet and regular exercise. Blood sugar imbalances. Certain texturizers, particularly those derived from carbohydrates, can affect blood sugar levels. Texturizers like maltodextrin and high-fructose corn syrup have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. This can be problematic for individuals with diabetes or those trying to manage their blood sugar levels. Regular consumption of foods containing these texturizers may contribute to insulin resistance and increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Nutrient absorption interference. Some texturizers, such as cellulose gum and microcrystalline cellulose, are indigestible fibers that can interfere with the absorption of nutrients in the digestive system. These additives can bind to minerals and vitamins, preventing their absorption and utilization by the body. Prolonged consumption of foods with high levels of these texturizers may lead to nutrient deficiencies and compromise overall health. Potential carcinogenicity. While the evidence is limited, some studies suggest that certain texturizers may have carcinogenic properties. For example, caramel color, a commonly used texturizer and food coloring agent, has been associated with the formation of potentially carcinogenic compounds during its production process. Additionally, some studies have linked the consumption of carrageenan, a texturizer derived from seaweed, to an increased risk of gastrointestinal inflammation and cancer in animal studies. Further research is needed to fully understand the potential carcinogenic effects of these texturizers in humans. Hormonal disruption. Some texturizers, such as xanthan gum and locust bean gum, have been found to have estrogenic activity, meaning they can mimic the effects of estrogen in the body. Prolonged exposure to these substances may disrupt hormonal balance and potentially contribute to reproductive and endocrine disorders. However, the levels of these texturizers found in food products are generally considered safe for consumption, and more research is needed to determine their long-term effects on human health. It is important to note that the potential health risks associated with texturizers can vary depending on the individual's sensitivity, overall diet, and the amount consumed. While some people may experience adverse effects from certain texturizers, others may tolerate them without any noticeable issues. However, it is always advisable to be cautious and make informed choices when it comes to consuming processed foods containing texturizers. Opting for whole, unprocessed foods and reading food labels carefully can help minimize exposure to potentially harmful texturizers and promote a healthier diet. 9.3 Widely used texturizers to be cautious of. Texturizers are food additives that are commonly used to modify the texture and consistency of food products. They are added to enhance the mouthfeel, improve stability, and create a desirable texture in various processed foods. While texturizers can enhance the sensory experience of food, it is important to be cautious of certain widely used texturizers that may have potential health risks. In this section, we will explore some of these texturizers and the reasons why you should be wary of them. 1. Carrageenan. Carrageenan is a widely used texturizer derived from red seaweed. It is commonly added to dairy products, such as ice cream, yogurt, and chocolate milk, as well as processed meats, sauces, and desserts. Carrageenan is used to improve the texture and stability of these products. However, there is growing concern about the potential health risks associated with carrageenan consumption. Some studies suggest that carrageenan may cause inflammation in the digestive system, leading to gastrointestinal issues such as bloating, gas, and irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). It has also been linked to intestinal ulcers and even colon cancer in animal studies. To avoid carrageenan, it is important to read food labels carefully. Look for products that specifically state, carrageenan-free, or choose natural alternatives that do not contain this texturizer. 2. Guar gum. Guar gum is a texturizer derived from the guar bean. It is commonly used in a wide range of food products, including baked goods, dairy products, sauces, and dressings. Guar gum is added to improve the texture, increase viscosity, and enhance the stability of these products. While guar gum is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, it can cause digestive issues in some individuals. It has been known to cause bloating, gas, and diarrhea, particularly in people with pre-existing digestive conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). If you are sensitive to guar gum or have digestive issues, it is advisable to limit your consumption of products that contain this texturizer. Opt for guar gum-free alternatives or consider making homemade versions of your favorite foods to have better control over the ingredients. 3. Xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a widely used texturizer and stabilizer that is derived from the fermentation of sugars by the bacteria Xanthomonas campestris. It is commonly found in a variety of food products, including salad dressings, sauces, bakery items, and gluten-free products. While xanthan gum is generally considered safe for consumption, some individuals may experience digestive issues when consuming large amounts of it. These issues can include bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Additionally, there have been rare cases of allergic reactions to xanthan gum, including skin rashes and respiratory symptoms. If you have a sensitivity to xanthan gum or experience digestive issues after consuming it, it is advisable to limit your intake or choose products that do not contain this texturizer. Experiment with homemade dressings and sauces using natural thickeners like arrowroot powder or cornstarch. 4. Maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is a common texturizer and thickening agent derived from starch, usually corn or wheat. It is used in a wide range of processed foods, including snacks, sauces, soups, and desserts. Maltodextrin is added to improve texture, enhance flavor, and increase the shelf life of these products. While maltodextrin is generally considered safe for consumption, it is important to be cautious if you have diabetes or are watching your blood sugar levels. Maltodextrin has a high glycemic index, meaning it can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. It is also worth noting that maltodextrin is often derived from genetically modified (GM) crops, so if you are avoiding GMOs, it is important to choose products that use non-GMO maltodextrin. To minimize your intake of maltodextrin, read food labels carefully and choose products that use alternative sweeteners or thickeners. Opt for whole foods whenever possible to avoid unnecessary exposure to this texturizer. 5. Cellulose gum. Cellulose gum, also known as carboxymethylcellulose (CMC), is a texturizer derived from cellulose, a complex carbohydrate found in the cell walls of plants. It is commonly used in a variety of food products, including ice cream, baked goods, sauces, and dressings. Cellulose gum is added to improve texture, increase viscosity, and stabilize these products. While cellulose gum is generally recognized as safe for consumption, it can cause digestive issues in some individuals. It has been known to cause bloating, gas, and diarrhea, particularly when consumed in large amounts. Additionally, there have been concerns about the potential for cellulose gum to interfere with nutrient absorption in the digestive system. If you experience digestive issues or have concerns about nutrient absorption, it may be beneficial to limit your consumption of products that contain cellulose gum. Look for alternatives that do not contain this texturizer or consider making your own homemade versions of foods to have better control over the ingredients. In conclusion, while texturizers can enhance the texture and stability of food products, it is important to be cautious of certain widely used texturizers that may have potential health risks. Carrageenan, guar gum, xanthan gum, maltodextrin, and cellulose gum are some examples of texturizers that individuals should be wary of. By reading food labels carefully and choosing products that do not contain these texturizers or opting for natural alternatives, you can make informed choices to minimize your exposure to potentially harmful additives. 9.4 Maintaining texture without artificial texturizers. Artificial texturizers are commonly used in the food industry to enhance the texture and mouthfeel of various products. However, many of these texturizers come with potential health risks and are considered dangerous food additives. Some of the commonly used artificial texturizers include carrageenan, guar gum, xanthan gum, and cellulose gum. These additives have been linked to digestive issues, allergic reactions, and even more serious health concerns. Fortunately, there are natural alternatives and cooking techniques that can help you maintain texture in your food without relying on artificial texturizers. By using these alternatives, you can create delicious and satisfying meals while avoiding the potential dangers associated with artificial texturizers. 1. Incorporate whole foods. One of the best ways to maintain texture in your meals without artificial texturizers is to focus on incorporating whole foods. Whole foods are minimally processed and retain their natural texture. By using fresh fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins, you can create dishes that are naturally flavorful and satisfying. For example, instead of using a texturizer to thicken a soup or sauce, you can use pureed vegetables or legumes. This not only adds thickness but also enhances the nutritional value of your dish. Similarly, using whole grains like quinoa or brown rice in place of processed grains can add a pleasant chewiness to your meals. 2. Experiment with natural thickeners. There are several natural thickeners that can be used in place of artificial texturizers. These thickeners not only add texture but also offer additional health benefits. Here are a few examples. Arrowroot powder. Derived from the root of the arrowroot plant, this powder can be used as a thickening agent in sauces, soups, and desserts. It creates a smooth texture without altering the flavor of the dish. Chia seeds. When soaked in liquid, chia seeds form a gel-like consistency that can be used to thicken puddings, smoothies, and jams. They are also a great source of fiber and omega-3 fatty acids. Flaxseed meal. Similar to chia seeds, flaxseed meal can be mixed with water to create a gel-like substance. It can be used as a binder in baking or as a thickener in sauces and dressings. Coconut milk. Coconut milk is a rich and creamy alternative to dairy milk. It can be used to add thickness and creaminess to curries, soups, and desserts. 3. Utilize cooking techniques. Certain cooking techniques can help you achieve desired textures without relying on artificial texturizers. Here are a few techniques to consider. Roasting. Roasting vegetables and proteins can enhance their natural flavors and create a crispy exterior while maintaining a tender interior. Sautéing. Sautéing ingredients in a small amount of oil or broth can help retain their natural texture and prevent them from becoming mushy. Grilling. Grilling adds a smoky flavor and creates a charred exterior while keeping the interior moist and tender. Steaming. Steaming is a gentle cooking method that helps retain the natural texture and nutrients of vegetables, seafood, and grains. Stir-frying. Stir-frying quickly cooks ingredients over high heat, resulting in a crisp and vibrant texture. 4. Use natural binders. In recipes that require binding, such as meatballs or veggie burgers, you can use natural binders instead of artificial texturizers. Some options include eggs. Eggs are a common natural binder used in baking and cooking. They help hold ingredients together and add moisture. Ground flax seeds. When mixed with water, ground flax seeds create a gel-like substance that can be used as a binder in recipes. Mashed fruits or vegetables. Pureed fruits or vegetables can act as a binder in recipes like muffins or meatloaf. By incorporating these natural alternatives and cooking techniques into your culinary repertoire, you can maintain texture in your meals without relying on artificial texturizers. Not only will you be able to enjoy delicious and satisfying dishes, but you will also be making healthier choices for yourself and your loved ones. 10. Flavorings. 10.1 The use and risks of artificial flavorings. Artificial flavorings are widely used in the food industry to enhance the taste and aroma of various products. These additives are designed to mimic natural flavors and provide a consistent sensory experience for consumers. However, the use of artificial flavorings comes with its own set of risks and concerns. Artificial flavorings are typically created in a laboratory using a combination of chemicals. These chemicals are carefully selected and blended to replicate the taste and smell of natural flavors. While artificial flavorings may seem harmless, they can pose several risks to our health. One of the main concerns with artificial flavorings is the potential for allergic reactions. Some individuals may be sensitive or allergic to certain chemicals used in these additives. Common symptoms of an allergic reaction to artificial flavorings include skin rashes, itching, swelling, and difficulty breathing. In severe cases, an allergic reaction can even lead to anaphylaxis, a life-threatening condition. Another risk associated with artificial flavorings is their potential to contain harmful substances. The chemicals used to create these flavorings are often derived from petroleum or other synthetic sources. These sources may contain impurities or contaminants that can be harmful when consumed in large quantities over time. Some studies have linked certain artificial flavorings to adverse health effects, including cancer, reproductive issues, and neurological disorders. Furthermore, artificial flavorings can also contribute to the development of unhealthy eating habits. The intense and often exaggerated flavors provided by these additives can mask the natural taste of food. This can lead to a preference for highly processed and artificially flavored foods, which are typically high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. Overconsumption of these foods can contribute to obesity, diabetes, and other chronic health conditions. It is important to note that not all artificial flavorings are created equal. Some may be considered safe for consumption in small quantities, while others may carry a higher risk. The problem lies in the lack of transparency and labeling requirements in the food industry. Many products simply list artificial flavors on their ingredient labels without specifying the exact chemicals used. This makes it difficult for consumers to make informed choices about the foods they consume. To minimize your exposure to artificial flavorings and their potential risks, it is advisable to opt for natural flavorings whenever possible. Natural flavorings are derived from real food sources, such as fruits, vegetables, and herbs. They undergo minimal processing and retain the nutritional value and taste of the original source. Look for products that use natural flavorings or make your own meals using fresh ingredients to ensure you are consuming real, wholesome flavors. When purchasing packaged foods, take the time to read ingredient labels carefully. Look for products that clearly state the use of natural flavorings or avoid those that list artificial flavors without further clarification. Additionally, consider choosing whole foods over processed options to reduce your overall intake of artificial flavorings. It is also worth noting that artificial flavorings are not limited to food products. They can also be found in beverages, medications, and personal care items. Be mindful of the ingredients in these products and opt for those that prioritize natural flavors whenever possible. In conclusion, artificial flavorings are widely used in the food industry to enhance taste and aroma. However, they come with potential risks and concerns, including allergic reactions, the presence of harmful substances, and the promotion of unhealthy eating habits. To minimize your exposure to artificial flavorings, choose natural flavorings whenever possible, read ingredient labels carefully, and prioritize whole foods in your diet. By being aware and making informed choices, you can navigate the world of artificial flavorings and make safer decisions for your health. 10.2 Common artificial flavorings to avoid. Artificial flavorings are widely used in the food industry to enhance the taste and aroma of various products. These flavorings are created in laboratories and are designed to mimic natural flavors. While they may seem harmless, many artificial flavorings pose potential risks to our health. In this section, we will explore some of the most common artificial flavorings that you should avoid. Vanillin. Vanillin is a synthetic version of vanilla flavor and is commonly used in a wide range of food products, including baked goods, desserts, and beverages. While it may seem harmless, vanillin has been linked to various health concerns. Studies have shown that it can cause allergic reactions, migraines, and even respiratory issues in some individuals. Additionally, vanillin is often derived from petrochemicals, which raises concerns about its safety and potential long-term effects on our health. Methylantranolate. Methylantranolate is a synthetic flavoring commonly used in grape-flavored products such as candies, sodas, and chewing gum. While it provides a distinct grape-like taste, it has been associated with several health risks. Some studies have suggested that methylantranolate can cause allergic reactions, particularly in individuals with sensitivities to artificial additives. It is important to note that natural grape flavorings are available and can be a safer alternative. Ethyl maltol. Ethyl maltol is a flavoring agent that is often used to add a sweet, caramel-like taste to various food products, including desserts, candies, and beverages. However, this artificial flavoring has been linked to potential health risks. Some studies have indicated that ethyl maltol can cause allergic reactions, digestive issues, and even respiratory problems in certain individuals. It is advisable to opt for natural sweeteners and flavors instead. Butyric acid. Butyric acid is a synthetic flavoring commonly used to create a buttery taste in various food products, such as snacks, baked goods, and dairy products. While it may enhance the flavor, butyric acid has been associated with adverse health effects. Studies have shown that it can cause digestive disturbances, including bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Additionally, some individuals may be more sensitive to butyric acid and experience allergic reactions or respiratory issues. Diethyl glycol. Diethyl glycol is a synthetic flavoring that is sometimes used as a cheap substitute for natural flavors. It has a sweet taste and is often found in products such as ice cream, baked goods, and beverages. However, diethyl glycol is a controversial ingredient due to its potential health risks. It has been linked to kidney and liver damage, as well as neurological issues. It is crucial to read labels carefully and avoid products that contain diethyl glycol. Benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde is an artificial flavoring commonly used to create a cherry-like taste in various food and beverage products. While it may provide a pleasant flavor, benzaldehyde has been associated with potential health concerns. Some studies have suggested that it can cause allergic reactions, respiratory issues, and even neurological problems in certain individuals. It is advisable to choose products that use natural cherry flavorings instead. Menthol. Menthol is a synthetic flavoring that is often used to create a cooling sensation in products such as candies, gums, and throat lozenges. While it may provide a refreshing taste, menthol has been linked to potential health risks. Some individuals may be sensitive to menthol and experience allergic reactions or respiratory issues. It is important to be cautious when consuming products that contain menthol and consider natural alternatives. Artificial fruit flavors. Artificial fruit flavors, such as strawberry, banana, or apple, are commonly used in a wide range of food and beverage products. While they may provide a familiar taste, these artificial flavors often contain a combination of synthetic chemicals that can pose potential health risks. Some studies have suggested that artificial fruit flavors can cause allergic reactions, digestive issues, and even neurological problems in certain individuals. It is advisable to opt for products that use natural fruit flavors or real fruit extracts. It is important to note that while these artificial flavorings have been associated with potential health risks, the overall impact may vary depending on individual sensitivities and consumption levels. However, it is always a good idea to be aware of the ingredients in the food products we consume and make informed choices to prioritize our health and well-being. 10.3 Health effects of artificial flavorings. Artificial flavorings are widely used in the food industry to enhance the taste and aroma of various products. These synthetic additives are designed to mimic natural flavors and provide a consistent taste experience. However, despite their widespread use, artificial flavorings have come under scrutiny due to their potential health effects. In this section, we will explore the risks associated with artificial flavorings and the impact they can have on our well-being. The problem with artificial flavorings. Artificial flavorings are created using a combination of chemicals that are designed to imitate natural flavors. These chemicals are often derived from petroleum or other synthetic sources. While they may provide a similar taste experience to natural flavors, the composition of artificial flavorings can be quite different. This difference in composition can lead to various health concerns. One of the primary concerns with artificial flavorings is their potential to cause allergic reactions. Some individuals may be sensitive or allergic to specific chemicals used in these additives. Common symptoms of an allergic reaction to artificial flavorings include skin rashes, itching, swelling, difficulty breathing, and gastrointestinal issues. For individuals with known allergies or sensitivities, it is crucial to read food labels carefully and avoid products that contain artificial flavorings. Another significant concern is the potential for artificial flavorings to contain harmful substances. The chemicals used in these additives are often not thoroughly tested for long-term safety. Some studies have suggested that certain artificial flavorings may have carcinogenic properties or disrupt hormonal balance in the body. While more research is needed to fully understand the extent of these risks, it is essential to be cautious when consuming products that contain artificial flavorings. Potential health risks. Allergic reactions. As mentioned earlier, artificial flavorings can trigger allergic reactions in susceptible individuals. These reactions can range from mild to severe and may require immediate medical attention. It is crucial for individuals with known allergies or sensitivities to avoid consuming products that contain artificial flavorings. Respiratory issues. Some artificial flavorings, particularly those used in e-cigarettes and vaping products, have been linked to respiratory problems. Inhalation of these chemicals can irritate the airways and lead to symptoms such as coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and chest tightness. It is important to be aware of the potential risks associated with inhaling artificial flavorings and to consider alternative options. Digestive problems. Artificial flavorings can also have an impact on the digestive system. Some individuals may experience gastrointestinal issues such as bloating, gas, diarrhea, or stomach discomfort after consuming products that contain these additives. If you notice any adverse digestive symptoms after consuming foods with artificial flavorings, it may be worth avoiding them to see if your symptoms improve. Neurological effects. Certain artificial flavorings, such as monosodium glutamate, MSG, have been associated with neurological symptoms in some individuals. These symptoms can include headaches, migraines, dizziness, and even mood changes. While not everyone is sensitive to MSG, it is important to be aware of its potential effects and monitor your own response to foods that contain this additive. Metabolic disorders. Some studies have suggested a potential link between artificial flavorings and metabolic disorders such as obesity and diabetes. While more research is needed to establish a definitive connection, it is worth considering the potential impact of these additives on overall metabolic health. Making informed choices. Given the potential health risks associated with artificial flavorings, it is important to make informed choices about the foods we consume. Here are some tips to help you navigate the world of artificial flavorings. Read labels. Take the time to read food labels carefully. Look for products that clearly state, "No artificial flavorings," or "Natural flavors." Be cautious of products that list vague or generic terms like artificial flavors or flavorings. Choose whole foods. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. These foods are less likely to contain artificial flavorings and provide a range of natural flavors and nutrients. Cook from scratch. By preparing meals at home using fresh ingredients, you have control over the flavors and additives used in your food. Experiment with herbs, spices, and natural flavorings to enhance the taste of your dishes. Explore natural alternatives. There are many natural flavorings available that can add depth and complexity to your meals. Consider using ingredients like herbs, spices, citrus zest, and natural extracts to enhance the flavor of your dishes. Support transparent brands. Look for brands that prioritize transparency and provide detailed information about their ingredients and sourcing practices. This can help you make more informed choices about the products you purchase. Remember, while artificial flavorings may offer convenience and consistency, they also come with potential risks. By being mindful of the foods we consume and opting for natural alternatives, we can reduce our exposure to artificial flavorings and make choices that support our overall health and well-being. 10.4 Natural flavoring options. When it comes to flavoring our food, many of us have become accustomed to relying on artificial flavorings. However, as we have learned throughout this book, these artificial flavorings often come with a host of health risks. Fortunately, there are natural alternatives available that can provide the same delicious taste without the dangerous additives. In this section, we will explore some of these natural flavoring options and how you can incorporate them into your cooking. 10.4.1 Herbs and Spices. One of the easiest and most accessible ways to add flavor to your dishes is by using herbs and spices. Not only do they provide a burst of taste, but they also come with a range of health benefits. Herbs like basil, thyme, rosemary, and oregano can add depth and complexity to your meals, while spices such as cinnamon, turmeric, cumin, and paprika can bring warmth and richness to your dishes. Experimenting with different combinations of herbs and spices can help you create unique and flavorful dishes. For example, a blend of garlic, onion, and chili powder can add a savory kick to your soups and stews, while a mix of cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger can transform your baked goods into aromatic delights. 10.4.2 Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits, such as lemons, limes, oranges, and grapefruits, are not only refreshing but also packed with natural flavors. The zesty and tangy taste of citrus can brighten up a variety of dishes, from salads and marinades to desserts and beverages. Squeezing fresh lemon or lime juice over your dishes can add a burst of acidity and freshness. You can also incorporate the zest of citrus fruits to infuse your recipes with their aromatic oils. Additionally, using citrus fruits as a garnish can provide a visually appealing element to your meals. 10.4.3 Extracts and essences. Extracts and essences derived from natural sources can be a great way to enhance the flavor of your dishes. Vanilla extract, for example, is a popular choice for adding a sweet and aromatic taste to baked goods. Other extracts, such as almond, mint, and coconut, can also be used to add depth and complexity to your recipes. When using extracts, it's important to choose high-quality products that are made from natural ingredients. Avoid extracts that contain artificial additives or synthetic flavors. Reading the labels carefully and opting for organic or pure extracts can help ensure that you are getting the real deal. 10.4.4 Homemade stocks and broths. Stocks and broths are the foundation of many flavorful dishes, and making them from scratch can provide a natural and delicious base for your recipes. By simmering bones, vegetables, and herbs in water for an extended period, you can extract the rich flavors and nutrients from the ingredients. Homemade stocks and broths can be used as a flavorful liquid in soups, stews, sauces, and risottos. They can also be reduced and used as a concentrated flavoring agent. By making your own stocks and broths, you have control over the ingredients and can avoid the additives commonly found in store-bought versions. 10.4.5 Fruit and vegetable purees. Another way to add natural flavor to your dishes is by using fruit and vegetable purees. Pureeing fresh fruits like berries, mangoes, or apples can create a sweet and tangy sauce that can be used as a topping for desserts or a base for smoothies. Vegetable purees, such as roasted red pepper or butternut squash, can add depth and richness to sauces, soups, and dips. By using purees, you can incorporate the natural flavors of fruits and vegetables into your recipes without relying on artificial additives. Additionally, purees can add moisture and texture to your dishes, making them a versatile and healthy option. 10.4.6 Infused oils and vinegars. Infusing oils and vinegars with herbs, spices, or fruits can create flavorful condiments that can elevate your dishes. By steeping ingredients in oil or vinegar for a period of time, you can extract their flavors and create unique combinations. Infused oils can be used as a finishing touch to drizzle over salads, roasted vegetables, or grilled meats. Infused vinegars can be used in dressings, marinades, or even as a tangy addition to cocktails. The possibilities are endless, and experimenting with different combinations can lead to exciting flavor discoveries. 10.4.7 Fermented foods. Fermented foods have gained popularity not only for their health benefits but also for their unique and complex flavors. Foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, and yogurt undergo a fermentation process that enhances their taste and creates a tangy and savory profile. Incorporating fermented foods into your cooking can add depth and complexity to your dishes. For example, adding a spoonful of sauerkraut to a sandwich or a dollop of yogurt to a curry can provide a burst of flavor. Additionally, fermented condiments like soy sauce and fish sauce can be used to season a variety of dishes. 10.4.8 Fresh and seasonal ingredients. Lastly, one of the best ways to enhance the natural flavors of your dishes is by using fresh and seasonal ingredients. Fruits and vegetables that are in season are often at their peak in terms of taste and aroma. By choosing locally sourced produce, you can ensure that you are getting the freshest and most flavorful ingredients. Experimenting with different combinations of seasonal ingredients can help you create dishes that are bursting with natural flavors. Whether it's a simple salad, a hearty stew, or a refreshing smoothie, letting the natural taste of the ingredients shine through can result in delicious and satisfying meals. In conclusion, there are numerous natural flavoring options available that can help you avoid the dangers of artificial flavorings. By incorporating herbs, spices, citrus fruits, extracts, homemade stocks, fruit and vegetable purees, infused oils and vinegars, fermented foods, and fresh seasonal ingredients into your cooking, you can create flavorful and healthy meals without compromising your well-being. Embracing these natural alternatives will not only enhance the taste of your dishes but also contribute to a safer and more enjoyable dining experience. 11. Acidity regulators. 11.1 The role and risks of acidity regulators. Acidity regulators are food additives that are used to control and adjust the acidity or alkalinity of food products. They play a crucial role in maintaining the desired pH levels, enhancing flavor, and extending the shelf life of various processed foods and beverages. Acidity regulators are commonly used in a wide range of products, including carbonated drinks, canned fruits, pickles, sauces, and baked goods. The primary function of acidity regulators is to balance the acidity or alkalinity of food products to achieve the desired taste and texture. They can enhance the flavor profile by providing a tangy or sour taste, which is particularly desirable in certain food and beverage products. Additionally, acidity regulators can act as preservatives by inhibiting the growth of bacteria and other microorganisms, thereby extending the shelf life of the products. However, despite their functional benefits, acidity regulators can pose certain risks to human health. Some of the commonly used acidity regulators have been associated with adverse health effects, especially when consumed in excessive amounts or by individuals with specific health conditions. One of the most widely used acidity regulators is citric acid. It is a natural acid found in citrus fruits and is commonly used to enhance the tartness and acidity of food and beverages. While citric acid is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities, excessive consumption can lead to dental erosion and enamel damage. Individuals with gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, or other digestive disorders may also experience discomfort or exacerbation of symptoms due to the acidic nature of citric acid. Another commonly used acidity regulator is phosphoric acid, which is primarily found in carbonated beverages. Phosphoric acid provides a tangy flavor and helps balance the sweetness of these drinks. However, excessive consumption of phosphoric acid has been linked to adverse health effects, including dental erosion, bone mineral density loss, and an increased risk of kidney stones. It is important to note that the risks associated with phosphoric acid are primarily related to its consumption in large quantities or as a result of excessive intake of carbonated beverages. Sodium citrate is another acidity regulator that is commonly used in processed foods, especially in dairy products. It acts as a stabilizer and emulsifier, preventing the separation of ingredients and improving the texture of the products. While sodium citrate is generally considered safe, individuals with kidney problems or those on a low-sodium diet should exercise caution, as excessive intake of sodium citrate can contribute to an increased sodium intake. Other acidity regulators, such as acetic acid found in vinegar, tartaric acid found in grapes, and lactic acid found in fermented foods, are generally recognized as safe and are commonly used in food production without significant health concerns. However, it is important to note that individuals with specific health conditions, such as acid reflux or gastrointestinal disorders, may need to limit their consumption of foods containing these acidity regulators to avoid discomfort or exacerbation of symptoms. To minimize the risks associated with acidity regulators, it is essential to be mindful of their presence in processed foods and beverages. Reading food labels and ingredient lists can help identify the presence of acidity regulators in products. Additionally, moderation is key when consuming foods and beverages that contain acidity regulators. Maintaining a balanced and varied diet, rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole foods, can help reduce the reliance on processed foods that may contain excessive amounts of acidity regulators. It is also worth noting that natural alternatives to acidity regulators exist. For example, lemon juice or vinegar can be used as natural sources of acidity to enhance the flavor of dishes and beverages. These alternatives provide a more natural and wholesome option for individuals who prefer to avoid or reduce their consumption of processed foods containing acidity regulators. In conclusion, acidity regulators play a vital role in the food industry by controlling and adjusting the acidity or alkalinity of various products. While they offer functional benefits such as flavor enhancement and preservation, it is important to be aware of the potential risks associated with their consumption. By being mindful of the presence of acidity regulators in processed foods, moderating their intake, and opting for natural alternatives, individuals can make informed choices to minimize the potential health risks associated with these additives. 11.2 Common acidity regulators to be cautious of. Acidity regulators are food additives that are used to control and adjust the acidity or alkalinity of food products. They are commonly added to enhance flavor, improve texture, and extend the shelf life of processed foods. While some acidity regulators are considered safe for consumption, there are others that can pose potential health risks when consumed in excessive amounts or by individuals with certain health conditions. In this section, we will explore some of the common acidity regulators that you should be cautious of when making food choices. Citric acid E330. Citric acid is a naturally occurring acid found in citrus fruits and is widely used as an acidity regulator in various food and beverage products. It is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities when consumed in moderate amounts. However, excessive consumption of citric acid can lead to dental erosion and enamel damage. Individuals with dental issues or a history of dental problems should be cautious when consuming products containing high levels of citric acid. Phosphoric acid E338. Phosphoric acid is commonly used as an acidity regulator in carbonated beverages, such as colas. It provides a tangy flavor and helps balance the sweetness of these drinks. While phosphoric acid is generally recognized as safe for consumption, excessive intake can have negative effects on bone health. Studies have shown that high levels of phosphoric acid can contribute to the leaching of calcium from bones, leading to a higher risk of osteoporosis and weakened bones. It is advisable to limit the consumption of phosphoric acid-containing beverages, especially for individuals at risk of bone-related issues. Acetic acid E260. Acetic acid, also known as vinegar, is a natural acid that is commonly used as an acidity regulator and flavor enhancer in various food products. It is generally safe for consumption in moderate amounts. However, excessive intake of acetic acid can cause irritation to the digestive system, leading to symptoms such as stomach pain, heartburn, and indigestion. Individuals with pre-existing digestive conditions, such as acid reflux or gastritis, should be cautious when consuming foods or beverages containing high levels of acetic acid. Tartaric acid E334. Tartaric acid is a naturally occurring acid found in grapes and is commonly used as an acidity regulator in the food and beverage industry. It is generally recognized as safe for consumption. However, some individuals may be sensitive to tartaric acid and may experience allergic reactions or digestive discomfort when consuming foods or beverages containing high levels of this acid. If you have a known sensitivity or allergy to grapes, it is advisable to be cautious when consuming products containing tartaric acid. Lactic acid E270. Lactic acid is a natural acid produced by the fermentation of sugars in dairy products and certain fruits and vegetables. It is commonly used as an acidity regulator, flavor enhancer, and preservative in various food products. Lactic acid is generally safe for consumption. However, individuals with lactose intolerance or dairy allergies should be cautious when consuming foods or beverages containing lactic acid derived from dairy sources. It is important to read food labels carefully and choose alternatives if necessary. Malic acid E296. Malic acid is a naturally occurring acid found in fruits, particularly apples. It is commonly used as an acidity regulator and flavor enhancer in various food and beverage products. Malic acid is generally recognized as safe for consumption. However, individuals with a known sensitivity or allergy to apples should be cautious when consuming products containing high levels of malic acid. Allergic reactions or digestive discomfort may occur in sensitive individuals. Sodium bicarbonate E500. Sodium bicarbonate, also known as baking soda, is a commonly used acidity regulator and leavening agent in baking. It helps dough rise and gives a light texture to baked goods. While sodium bicarbonate is generally safe for consumption, excessive intake can lead to imbalances in the body's pH levels and electrolyte levels. Individuals with kidney problems, high blood pressure, or those on a low sodium diet should be cautious when consuming foods or beverages containing high levels of sodium bicarbonate. Calcium carbonate E170. Calcium carbonate is a mineral compound that is commonly used as an acidity regulator and anti-caking agent in various food products. It is generally recognized as safe for consumption. However, excessive intake of calcium carbonate can lead to digestive issues, such as constipation or diarrhea. Individuals with kidney problems or those on calcium-restricted diets should be cautious when consuming foods or beverages containing high levels of calcium carbonate. It is important to note that the safety of food additives can vary depending on the individual's health status, dietary restrictions, and overall consumption patterns. While these acidity regulators are generally considered safe for consumption in moderate amounts, it is advisable to read food labels, be aware of your own sensitivities or allergies, and consult with a healthcare professional if you have any concerns or specific dietary needs. 11.3 Health effects of excessive acidity regulators. Acidity regulators are food additives that are used to control and adjust the acidity or alkalinity of food products. They are commonly added to enhance flavor, improve texture, and extend the shelf life of processed foods. While acidity regulators play a crucial role in food production, excessive consumption of these additives can have negative health effects. One of the most commonly used acidity regulators is citric acid. It is found in a wide range of food and beverage products, including soft drinks, candies, and processed meats. Citric acid is generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities when consumed in moderate amounts. However, excessive intake of citric acid can lead to several health issues. One of the primary concerns associated with excessive consumption of acidity regulators is dental erosion. Acidity regulators, such as citric acid, can erode the enamel on our teeth, leading to tooth decay and sensitivity. The high acidity of these additives can weaken the protective layer of our teeth, making them more susceptible to cavities and other dental problems. It is important to note that frequent consumption of acidic foods and beverages, along with poor oral hygiene, can exacerbate the risk of dental erosion. Another potential health effect of excessive acidity regulators is gastrointestinal discomfort. The high acidity of these additives can irritate the lining of the stomach and intestines, leading to symptoms such as heartburn, indigestion, and stomach pain. Individuals with pre-existing gastrointestinal conditions, such as acid reflux or gastritis, may be more susceptible to these effects. It is advisable for such individuals to limit their intake of foods and beverages containing excessive acidity regulators. In some cases, excessive consumption of acidity regulators can also disrupt the natural pH balance of our body. Our body maintains a delicate balance between acidity and alkalinity, and any significant deviation from this balance can have adverse effects on our health. Excessive intake of acidity regulators can increase the overall acidity of our body, which may contribute to conditions such as acidosis. Acidosis is a condition characterized by an imbalance in the body's pH levels, leading to symptoms such as fatigue, muscle weakness, and respiratory problems. Furthermore, certain individuals may be more sensitive to the effects of acidity regulators than others. People with underlying health conditions, such as kidney problems or metabolic disorders, may have difficulty processing and eliminating excess acidity from their bodies. This can further exacerbate the negative health effects of excessive acidity regulators. To minimize the potential health risks associated with acidity regulators, it is important to be mindful of their presence in processed foods and beverages. Reading food labels and ingredient lists can help identify products that contain excessive amounts of acidity regulators. Additionally, opting for fresh, whole foods and homemade meals can significantly reduce the intake of these additives. Maintaining a balanced and varied diet is also crucial in mitigating the potential health effects of acidity regulators. Consuming a wide range of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can help counteract the acidity in our body and promote overall health. Including alkaline-rich foods, such as leafy greens, citrus fruits, and nuts, can also help restore the pH balance. In conclusion, while acidity regulators serve important functions in the food industry, excessive consumption of these additives can have detrimental effects on our health. Dental erosion, gastrointestinal discomfort, disruption of pH balance, and increased susceptibility in certain individuals are some of the potential health risks associated with excessive acidity regulators. By being aware of the presence of these additives in processed foods and making conscious choices to limit their intake, we can safeguard our health and well-being. 11.4 Maintaining pH balance naturally. Maintaining a proper pH balance in our bodies is essential for overall health and well-being. The pH scale measures the acidity or alkalinity of a substance, and our bodies have specific pH levels that need to be maintained for optimal functioning. While acidity regulators are commonly used in food to adjust the pH levels, excessive consumption of these additives can disrupt the natural balance in our bodies. In this section, we will explore the importance of maintaining pH balance naturally and provide tips on how to achieve it. Understanding pH balance. Before we delve into maintaining pH balance naturally, let's first understand what pH balance means. The pH scale ranges from 0 to 14, with 7 being considered neutral. A pH below 7 is acidic, while a pH above 7 is alkaline. Different parts of our bodies have different pH levels. For example, our stomachs have a highly acidic environment to aid in digestion, while our blood has a slightly alkaline pH of around 7.4. When our bodies are in a state of imbalance, either too acidic or too alkaline, it can lead to various health issues. Acidic conditions can contribute to inflammation, digestive problems, and weakened immune function. On the other hand, excessive alkalinity can disrupt the natural balance of our body's systems and lead to issues such as muscle weakness and fatigue. The role of acidity regulators. Acidity regulators, also known as pH adjusters or pH control agents, are food additives used to alter the acidity or alkalinity of a product. They are commonly used in processed foods and beverages to enhance flavor, improve texture, and extend shelf life. Some common acidity regulators include citric acid, phosphoric acid, and acetic acid. While acidity regulators serve a purpose in the food industry, excessive consumption of foods containing these additives can disrupt the natural pH balance in our bodies. It is important to be aware of the potential health effects associated with excessive acidity regulators and take steps to maintain a healthy pH balance naturally. Maintaining pH balance naturally. Consume a balanced diet. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can help maintain a healthy pH balance. These foods are generally alkaline forming in the body and can help counteract the acidity caused by certain foods and beverages. Stay hydrated. Drinking an adequate amount of water throughout the day can help flush out toxins and maintain a proper pH balance. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water daily and consider adding a squeeze of lemon or lime for a natural alkalizing effect. Limit acidic foods. While some acidic foods are necessary for a balanced diet, it is important to limit the consumption of highly acidic foods such as processed meats, sugary snacks, and carbonated beverages. These foods can contribute to an acidic environment in the body. Include alkaline foods. Incorporate alkaline-rich foods into your diet, such as leafy greens, cucumbers, avocados, and almonds. These foods can help neutralize acidity and promote a healthy pH balance. Manage stress. Chronic stress can contribute to an acidic environment in the body. Engage in stress-reducing activities such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises to help maintain a balanced pH. Avoid excessive alcohol and caffeine. Alcohol and caffeine can both contribute to acidity in the body. Limit your intake of these substances to maintain a healthy pH balance. Consider apple cider vinegar. Despite being acidic in nature, apple cider vinegar has an alkalizing effect on the body. Adding a tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar to a glass of water and consuming it before meals can help balance pH levels. Get regular exercise. Regular physical activity can help regulate pH levels in the body. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Practice proper oral hygiene. Maintaining good oral hygiene is essential for a healthy pH balance. Brushing and flossing regularly can help prevent the buildup of acidic bacteria in the mouth. Consult a healthcare professional. If you suspect that your pH balance is out of whack or if you have specific health concerns, it is always best to consult with a healthcare professional. They can provide personalized advice and guidance based on your individual needs. By incorporating these tips into your lifestyle, you can help maintain a healthy pH balance naturally. Remember, balance is key, and moderation is important when it comes to consuming foods and beverages that may affect your pH levels. Prioritizing whole, unprocessed foods and adopting healthy habits will contribute to overall well-being and a balanced pH. 12. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs. 12.1 Understanding GMOs in food. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, have become a topic of great controversy in recent years. These organisms are created through genetic engineering techniques that involve altering the DNA of plants, animals, or microorganisms. The purpose of genetic modification is to introduce specific traits or characteristics into the organism that are not naturally occurring. GMOs have been widely used in the agricultural industry to improve crop yields, increase resistance to pests and diseases, and enhance the nutritional content of food. However, the use of GMOs in food production has raised concerns about their potential impact on human health and the environment. One of the main concerns surrounding GMOs is the potential for allergenicity. When genes from one organism are transferred to another, there is a possibility that the new protein produced by the modified organism could trigger an allergic reaction in susceptible individuals. This is particularly concerning when genes from allergenic foods, such as peanuts or shellfish, are transferred to other crops. Another concern is the potential for antibiotic resistance. In some cases, genes that confer resistance to antibiotics are used as markers during the genetic modification process. There is a worry that the transfer of these antibiotic resistance genes to bacteria in the gut could contribute to the development of antibiotic-resistant strains of bacteria, making it more difficult to treat infections. Environmental impacts are also a significant concern when it comes to GMOs. The widespread use of genetically modified crops has led to an increase in the use of herbicides and pesticides. This can have detrimental effects on biodiversity, as well as on the health of pollinators such as bees and butterflies. Additionally, there is a risk that genetically modified crops could crossbreed with wild relatives, leading to the spread of modified genes into natural ecosystems. Labeling of GMOs is another contentious issue. In many countries, including the United States, there are no mandatory labeling requirements for genetically modified foods. This lack of transparency makes it difficult for consumers to make informed choices about the food they purchase and consume. Many individuals believe that they have the right to know whether the food they are buying contains GMOs or not. It is important to note that not all GMOs are created equal. Some genetically modified crops have been developed to provide benefits such as increased nutritional content or reduced pesticide use. However, the potential risks associated with GMOs cannot be ignored. To avoid GMOs in your diet, it is essential to be aware of common GMO ingredients. Some of the most commonly genetically modified crops include corn, soybeans, canola, cotton, and sugar beets. These crops are used in a wide range of food products, including processed foods, cooking oils, and sweeteners. It is also important to be cautious of products that contain ingredients derived from these crops, such as high-fructose corn syrup or soy lecithin. Choosing non-GMO foods can be challenging, but there are steps you can take to minimize your exposure to GMOs. Look for products that are labeled as non-GMO Project Verified. This third-party certification program ensures that products have been tested and meet strict standards for GMO avoidance. Additionally, opting for organic foods can also help reduce your exposure to GMOs, as organic standards prohibit the use of genetically modified ingredients. Educating yourself about GMOs and their potential risks is crucial in navigating the world of dangerous food additives. By understanding the science behind genetic modification and being aware of common GMO ingredients, you can make informed choices about the food you consume and take steps towards a safer and healthier diet. 12.2 The controversy and risks of GMOs. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, have become a topic of great controversy in recent years. These organisms are created through genetic engineering techniques that involve manipulating the DNA of plants, animals, or microorganisms. The aim is to introduce specific traits or characteristics that are not naturally found in the organism. While proponents argue that GMOs offer numerous benefits, such as increased crop yields and enhanced nutritional content, there are significant concerns regarding their safety and potential risks. One of the main concerns surrounding GMOs is their impact on human health. Critics argue that the consumption of genetically modified foods may have adverse effects on our well-being. Some studies suggest that GMOs could lead to allergic reactions, organ damage, and even the development of certain diseases. However, it is important to note that the scientific community is divided on this issue, and more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of GMO consumption on human health. Another area of concern is the potential environmental impact of GMOs. One of the primary reasons for genetically modifying crops is to make them resistant to pests or herbicides. This allows farmers to use fewer pesticides, which can be beneficial for the environment. However, there are concerns that the widespread use of GMOs could lead to the development of pesticide-resistant pests and the loss of biodiversity. Additionally, there is a risk of cross-pollination between genetically modified crops and their wild relatives, potentially leading to the contamination of natural ecosystems. The economic implications of GMOs are also a point of contention. Critics argue that the dominance of genetically modified crops in the agricultural industry could lead to increased corporate control over the food supply. This could have negative consequences for small farmers and result in a loss of agricultural diversity. Furthermore, there are concerns about the patenting of genetically modified seeds, which restricts farmers' ability to save and replant their own seeds, as well as the potential for genetic contamination of non-GMO crops. Labeling is another contentious issue when it comes to GMOs. Many countries have implemented mandatory labeling laws for genetically modified foods, allowing consumers to make informed choices. However, in some regions, such as the United States, there is no requirement to label GMOs. This lack of transparency has sparked debates about consumers' right to know what they are eating and the potential risks associated with consuming genetically modified foods. It is worth noting that regulatory bodies around the world have assessed the safety of GMOs and have generally concluded that they are safe for consumption. However, critics argue that the regulatory process is flawed and that more rigorous testing is needed to ensure the long-term safety of GMOs. They also raise concerns about the influence of the biotechnology industry on the regulatory process, suggesting that conflicts of interest may exist. In response to the controversy surrounding GMOs, many individuals and organizations advocate for the precautionary principle. This principle suggests that until the long-term effects of GMOs are fully understood, it is prudent to exercise caution and avoid their consumption. This has led to the rise of the non-GMO movement, with many consumers actively seeking out foods that are labeled as non-GMO or certified organic. When it comes to identifying common GMO ingredients to avoid, some of the most prevalent ones include soybeans, corn, canola, cottonseed, and sugar beets. These crops are often genetically modified to be resistant to pests or herbicides. Additionally, certain processed foods may contain ingredients derived from GMOs, such as corn syrup, soy lecithin, and vegetable oils. To choose non-GMO foods for a safer diet, it is important to look for products that are labeled as non-GMO or certified organic. These labels indicate that the product has been verified to be free from genetically modified ingredients. Additionally, consuming whole, unprocessed foods, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can help reduce the risk of GMO consumption. In conclusion, the controversy surrounding GMOs stems from concerns about their potential impact on human health, the environment, and the economy. While the scientific community is divided on the issue, it is important for consumers to be aware of the potential risks and make informed choices about the foods they consume. By understanding common GMO ingredients and opting for non-GMO or organic products, individuals can take steps towards a safer and more sustainable diet. 12.3 Common GMO ingredients to avoid. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, have become a topic of great concern in recent years, especially when it comes to our food supply. GMOs are organisms whose genetic material has been altered through genetic engineering techniques. These modifications are made to enhance certain traits, such as resistance to pests or herbicides, and to increase crop yields. While the use of GMOs in agriculture has been touted as a solution to global food shortages, there are growing concerns about the potential risks they pose to human health and the environment. When it comes to food additives, GMO ingredients can often be found lurking in processed foods, even in products that may not seem obviously genetically modified. It is important for consumers to be aware of these common GMO ingredients and make informed choices about the foods they consume. Here are some of the most prevalent GMO ingredients to watch out for. 1. Corn and soy. Corn and soy are two of the most widely grown genetically modified crops in the world. They are used in a variety of food products, including corn syrup, cornstarch, soybean oil, and soy lecithin. These ingredients can be found in everything from baked goods and snacks to salad dressings and sauces. It is estimated that over 90% of the corn and soy grown in the United States is genetically modified. To avoid GMOs, look for products that are labeled as non-GMO or organic, as these are more likely to be free from genetically modified corn and soy. 2. Canola oil. Canola oil is another commonly used cooking oil that is often derived from genetically modified canola plants. Canola oil is found in many processed foods, including salad dressings, margarine, and snack foods. To avoid GMOs, choose oils that are labeled as non-GMO or organic, such as olive oil or coconut oil. 3. Sugar. Sugar is a staple ingredient in many processed foods, but it is important to note that a significant portion of the sugar produced in the United States comes from genetically modified sugar beets. While the refined sugar itself does not contain genetic material, the use of genetically modified sugar beets raises concerns about the potential presence of GMOs in the final product. To avoid GMOs, consider using alternative sweeteners like honey or maple syrup, or look for products that are labeled as non-GMO or organic. 4. Papaya. Genetically modified papaya is primarily grown in Hawaii and is resistant to the ring spot virus, a common disease that affects papaya plants. While the majority of papayas sold in the United States are not genetically modified, it is still important to be aware of the potential presence of GMO papaya, especially in processed foods or products containing papaya as an ingredient. Look for papaya that is labeled as non-GMO or organic to ensure you are avoiding genetically modified varieties. 5. Zucchini and yellow squash. Genetically modified zucchini and yellow squash are also commonly found in the United States. These GMO varieties are engineered to be resistant to certain viruses and pests. While fresh zucchini and yellow squash are less likely to be genetically modified, it is still important to be cautious when purchasing processed foods or products containing these ingredients. Look for zucchini and yellow squash that are labeled as non-GMO or organic to avoid genetically modified varieties. 6. Cottonseed oil. Cottonseed oil is a commonly used cooking oil that is derived from the seeds of cotton plants. While cotton itself is not a food crop, the oil extracted from its seeds is used in a variety of processed foods, including snacks, baked goods, and frying oils. It is important to note that a significant portion of the cotton grown in the United States is genetically modified. To avoid GMOs, choose oils that are labeled as non-GMO or organic, such as olive oil or avocado oil. 7. Dairy products. While dairy products themselves are not genetically modified, it is important to be aware of the potential presence of GMOs in the feed given to dairy cows. Genetically modified corn and soy are often used as feed for livestock, including dairy cows. To avoid GMOs in dairy products, look for products that are labeled as non-GMO or organic, as these are more likely to come from animals that have been fed non-GMO feed. It is worth noting that GMO labeling regulations vary by country, and in some cases, GMO ingredients may not be explicitly listed on food labels. However, choosing products that are labeled as non-GMO or organic can help reduce the risk of consuming genetically modified ingredients. By being aware of these common GMO ingredients and making informed choices, you can take steps to minimize your exposure to genetically modified organisms in your diet. Opting for non-GMO or organic products and choosing whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible can help you navigate the world of dangerous food additives and make safer choices for yourself and your family. 12.4 Choosing non-GMO foods for a safer diet. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, have become a topic of great concern in recent years. As we have discussed throughout this book, dangerous food additives can have a significant impact on our health. GMOs are no exception. In this section, we will explore the importance of choosing non-GMO foods for a safer diet and provide practical tips for identifying and avoiding GMO ingredients. Understanding GMOs in food. Genetically modified organisms refer to plants or animals that have been genetically engineered using biotechnology. This process involves altering the DNA of an organism by introducing genes from another species. The aim is to enhance certain traits, such as resistance to pests, herbicides, or improving nutritional content. GMOs have been widely used in the agricultural industry since the 1990s. Common genetically modified crops include corn, soybeans, canola, cotton, and sugar beets. These crops are often used as ingredients in processed foods, making it challenging to avoid GMOs entirely. The controversy and risks of GMOs. The use of GMOs in food production has sparked significant controversy. Critics argue that the long-term effects of consuming genetically modified foods are still unknown and that more research is needed to assess their safety. Concerns have been raised regarding potential allergenicity, toxicity, and the development of antibiotic resistance. Additionally, the environmental impact of GMOs is a subject of concern. The use of genetically modified crops has led to the emergence of superweeds and pests resistant to herbicides and pesticides, resulting in increased chemical usage and potential harm to ecosystems. Common GMO ingredients to avoid. When it comes to identifying GMO ingredients, it can be challenging due to the lack of mandatory labeling in many countries. However, there are some common GMO ingredients that you should be aware of and try to avoid. Soy. Soy is one of the most widely genetically modified crops. It is used in various forms, including soybean oil, soy lecithin, and soy protein. Look for organic or non-GMO verified soy products to ensure they are GMO-free. Corn. Corn is another heavily genetically modified crop. It is used in many processed foods, including corn syrup, cornstarch, and corn oil. Opt for organic or non-GMO corn products whenever possible. Canola. Canola oil is derived from genetically modified rapeseed plants. To avoid GMOs, choose organic or non-GMO verified canola oil. Sugar. Sugar beets are often genetically modified. When purchasing sugar, opt for organic or products labeled as non-GMO. Cottonseed. Cottonseed oil is commonly used in processed foods. Since cotton is a genetically modified crop, it is advisable to choose organic or non-GMO verified cottonseed oil. Papaya. Genetically modified papaya is prevalent in some regions. If you consume papaya, look for organic or non-GMO options. Zucchini and yellow squash. These vegetables are occasionally genetically modified. Choose organic or non-GMO varieties to avoid GMOs. Choosing non-GMO foods. While avoiding GMOs completely can be challenging, there are steps you can take to minimize your exposure and choose non-GMO foods for a safer diet. Look for non-GMO labels. Some products are labeled as non-GMO or carry the non-GMO Project Verified seal. These labels indicate that the product has been tested and verified to be free of genetically modified ingredients. Choose organic. Organic products are required to be non-GMO. Look for the USDA organic seal or other organic certifications on food packaging. Shop locally. Local farmers markets and organic food stores often offer a variety of non-GMO produce and products. Supporting local farmers can also help promote sustainable and GMO-free agriculture. Read ingredient lists. While GMO labeling may not be mandatory, Some companies voluntarily disclose the presence of GMO ingredients on their packaging. Carefully read ingredient lists and look for any mention of genetically modified crops. Grow your own food. If possible, consider growing your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs. This way, you have complete control over the seeds and can ensure they are non-GMO. Avoid processed foods. Processed foods are more likely to contain GMO ingredients. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and organic meats. Educate yourself. Stay informed about GMOs and the latest research. By understanding the potential risks and benefits, you can make more informed choices about the foods you consume. By being mindful of the ingredients in the foods you purchase and making conscious choices to avoid GMOs, you can reduce your exposure to potentially dangerous food additives. Opting for non-GMO foods contributes to a safer and healthier diet for you and your family.